Let's see if Cloudy's working right now. Can Cloudy hear anything whatsoever, or is he still having issues?
I can hear you.
Why do you sound so fucking far away?
I am far away. That's why. I ran to the other side of the room. Sorry.
What the hell? I just had to raise my volume up to the maximum, and I still can't hear him.
Yeah, I'm like, and damn it, I cursed within the first 5 minutes. The video's already gone. Thanks, Cloudy.
Hey.
Thank you.
Hey.
I was trying.
I'm sorry. Okay. I had to...
Cloudy, spend money, get a better mic.
We know you're good for it.
Yeah.
No, it's not the mic.
Buy me one too.
I'm down for that. No. This is a new mic.
Nah, you need to get yourself a Rode one with a mixer.
Get one that can increase its volume, please.
I like this one. It's the what do you call it? It's the blue Ignis. It's like the blue stuff. I don't know. I enjoy it.
Okay, now finally, some volume, some volume over here.
The reason I could hear you, I couldn't hear you, is because I was playing some Final Fantasy earlier, and my wireless controller was connected to my PC still.
If I had the womp sound like handy, this would be the time for me to play.
Get it? Why don't you get it? Jesus.
Didn't you go to college? Didn't you go to college?
I went for college for not tech. I
did. It's okay. I still make tech mistakes.
I make stupid. Listen, I make stupid mistakes sometimes. I forgot. I've had a long day. This week sucked as far as work is concerned. Okay, I'm just letting you know.
No, that's Old Car Horn. That's not the one I'm looking for.
It's like that
there it
song,
is.
like, you found it? Found it now? There you go.
Yeah,
classic.
That sounds like the car sound version of it, though.
I guess it's non-copyrightable version that Voice Mod just has. So,
okay.
Chest of greatness. I'm having black truffle mushrooms and grilled chicken with Brussels sprouts and watermelon.
Yeah,
that's what I was eating.
Oh, okay. That sounds nice.
I ate before the stream, so
I got to keep it on brand. I could have because I didn't work today. 4-day work week, but I was like,
I'm jealous of your 4-day work week right now.
Especially since I get more money now.
Nice.
I
have a 6-day work week.
Wow.
You took 2 hoppers in the chat. You guys talking to yourself? Kind of weird.
Oh, yeah, Blaze Hopper
and Gold Hopper.
Oh, weird. Okay.
It's kind of odd, guys. Anyway, all right. Let's get to it. No Ash. Ash has been having some power issues. So he's been catching up on whatever he's been doing. Maybe some gaming. I don't know. Maybe, possibly. But he's not going to be here tonight. So yeah. Outside of that, we got Mark in here with a mouthful of Brussels sprouts and some other shit.
Yep.
What's going on your end?
Nothing. It's been hot here, and I haven't really been I don't know. We've talked about this past, when we wind down the show, we go on our tirades and stuff like that. I'm kind of burnt out. I cut back on content, and that made me burnt out more.
Oh,
I think it's probably cutting out the Toku talking for a little bit and then trying to get back into it. It's just a hard get back into the swing of things. Yeah. It's different when you've been on the grind, but the thing is, it's just when we've been on the grind for the number of years that we've been doing this already, I'm in my third year. So
I don't know. And I think it's oh, thank you, Elder. This is dropping on my shop tomorrow.
Ooh, it is actually very nice printing. I like it.
I changed
nice Barbie.
I'm gonna move it. I'm gonna move it up a little bit because I think it's too low. So I'm gonna move it slightly up.
What color are you gonna go for it, or is it only pink?
Just this only. Come on now.
This pink?
I gotta spoof it. And I had to modify the font so I don't get any copyright or trademark issues going on.
Why don't you try making a fake G.I. Joe style logo that's like that?
Wow, even I voted for lame, and it's not that high.
I have been thinking about other ones. But yeah, there for a while. And I think honestly, it's because like before we get into it, I have watched Gotchard up 3 episodes behind. Just telling you right now, it's not.
I figured I was just gonna end up glossing over it because even if Ash jumped in, I knew that he wouldn't have watched Gotchard right now.
No,
So-
So you see about Gotchard.
he's binging Build right now. So
He's watching everything except Gotchard.
okay,
yeah.
Cloudy will understand this because Cloudy was there in the trenches for when Saber was aired week to week. Somehow I made it through all Saber without missing a week. Some odd
Yeah.
reason I don't. Care
I did that too.
week to week with Gotchard. I'm like, how is Saber like?
It's because Saber was bad in certain points that it kept me going. You know what I mean? And then it
Yeah.
was really good in certain points.
Gotchard just got boring. That's the
It's
thing.
middle of the road.
It's so
it's like
interesting.
It's
it's
very
like an autopilot,
yeah.
and you're just waiting for your destination or like some time for you to take over the wheel. Right now, it's just
I'm-
like a thing.
I'm waiting for something to excite me to get me back into watching it, whether it's really bad or really good.
It's not going to be Legend. I can tell you that much.
Well, if Legend's really bad, then it'll get me back in.
I'm like, can we just make Legend the final boss already? Like, give this man something to do in this show.
oh,
He's
I
been
don't
in
need
2
another-
posters right now.
and
Yo,
his
you
other
want
form
the writer as the
has been
final
shown.
villain.
You know, at this point in time, I'll just take something happening in this show. Besides the fact that Lactis is holding the Valva Rusher, so
That was a nice
But-
scene, actually.
but potential, her getting the old Valvorade suit just feminized a bit. I'd be down for that because that was
What
already a
about like
sexy
a
suit.
cleaned up
a
Valra?
hybrid of Jeremy's mom's suit and the Valvorade suit combined. Just
Feeling it. Feeling it.
No, please no.
But Cloudy, how are you doing right now?
Overworked and exhausted, and finished Final Fantasy. Went back to finish some minis game stuff, but yeah. Good news. This or my next week should be my last week of overworkedness, and then I will be going back to a nice, relaxing 5-day workload at 40 hours instead of a 6-day workload at roughly 63 hours every week for the past.
Nice.
heinous.
Not me.
heinous.
I still have 3 openings spread across 3 states, so it's still gonna be a lot of driving for me.
Hey, listen to you. I just fired 3 people. They can take those openings.
Yeah, I'm sure they want to come all the way from New York to either Georgia, Alabama, or Florida.
I'm going to tell you, the way they were fired, they pretty much have no options left.
Okay. I mean, that's why I was on the road until like well close to midnight on Wednesday, just because them roads.
Was it
Yeah,
storming
okay.
the other day in Georgia? I think.
No, not that was last week. This week's just been balls fucking hot, like
Oh, so
outrageously
bad.
so. Like the sun hitting your skin, just it's like it's a good heat, but this was like a legit like I'm burning you alive heat.
Oh,
Like, you gotta wear sunblock heat, and I'm like, I've never worn sunblock in my life.
this is like go outside, get an instant tan, or fry an egg kind of heat.
Yeah, that's how it's been. Sun's been brutal.
Ooh.
It was worse when I drove down to Tallahassee because the entire like city was covered in like thick smoke from, I guess, a controlled burn that they were doing outside the city that just covered their sky. Yeah, I mean, it smelled like burning wood from like a distance, but still.
Yeah. Is there anyone in your family like super sensitive to the sun and get like burns easy or something?
I mean, when you have a 5-year-old that has eczema.
Well, oh, he has eczema. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, my wife has eczema, so it kind of he got her skin, not my skin.
Man, if you got alopecia.
That just makes it bald.
Yeah, no hair anywhere except for one of his eyebrows. They can grow hair.
Could be. So yeah, Gotchard really. I mean, look, we gonna be talking about BunOrange's cheeks. That was
I'm
the
more excited
highlight
about
of-
that than all of Gotchard. Can we just do that?
That was the highlight of the show. Really, was just like, man, where'd that cake come from? Like, it's a shocker. BunOrange out here rocking more cake than Boom Pink. Damn, that boy's thick.
Listen, he got the power machinery kind of stuff, so of course he's got to do the heavy lifting as far as the cake department is concerned. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm just like. He out here just doing all the squats.
Double
More squats
Sunday
than
afternoon.
Zach Fair, Cloud Strife combined. He out here just straight like doing it. He aced the game.
Oh, by the way, I noticed this during the episode, but do you think this is going to be one of those? Now that they're both out, the weapon that comes with the extra rangers will one's going to use the axe and the other one's going to use the sword predominantly, being as it's already seen that the orange doesn't use the sword version, at least not yet.
Yeah, it's probably going to go that route. We'll probably get some dual wielding action as well. Gaps too.
Mm.
At least from the techniques we've seen from BunOrange and BunBlack, at least they're a lot more fun than the Mario Kart Wii Wheel action that we see the other three do. Because I get
the Fire Emblem finishers. It's basically Fire Emblem finishers.
Well, I'm just saying when Pink and Blue did their finishers this week, and it was like the same thing that they've done a couple episodes where they just put in a projection onto the monster, and then they're just out here like, oh,
driving.
I'm using tilt controls, guys. It's just like, okay.
Then you got Black going all.
Oh my god, that was a finisher. That was a finisher, and he didn't even land the finishing blow. The other ones like and I'm like, that should have been the piece de resistance because it was that good.
Although I'm gonna say it is very weird. We're getting a rivalry with Red and the other guy so early.
Mad Rex or
that's one of the issues that I have is like we don't know shit about Taya. Yet Mad Rex just inserts himself in being like, I'm the rival character. Great, but I don't know shit about this man's already, and we're already introducing a rival? No, that's not gonna work.
We got a general vibe for Taya's character, but it's like we don't have like backstory yet.
No,
I feel like we're gonna get Taya's backstory via Mad Rex because he's so intrigued by who is like right after the first fight. He's like, "Who are you?" He's like, "I'm Boon Red." He's like, "Boon Red."
Right.
And like, so I feel like he's like intrigued too much by Taya, where he's probably that's the catalyst to us finding more stuff about him.
Well, I mean, next episode, the trailer seemed like we're gonna get Boon Red. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, but the thing is, from the trailer, it looks like the majority of it is just fighting in the warehouse. So it's just like he gets an episode, but it's dedicated to mostly action, which is really what a lot of Boom Boomger episodes are seeming now. It's like you get like maybe 5 to 6 minutes of potential episode plot, and then the rest is just action.
It's because they don't need all that CG budget like they did in King Osher.
And they do have a lot of. This is a very action-heavy season so far, and I'm curious if we're gonna tone it down or is it just gonna keep ramping up? Like that. It's
gonna be cranked up. What do you mean ramping up?
I mean, for people that just like mindless action, this might be the season for you. But for me, I would like, sure, Mister. I loved Godzilla X Kong because of the mindless. Because of the mindless action.
It wasn't mindless action. It was inconsistencies, and it was just a nothing burger.
Yeah, I agree. But there's still some fun stuff about it.
Yeah, the credits.
Yeah. But I don't know. I like Boom Boomer like the way it is at the moment, but I don't know if they have like the material to go deep into like narrative stuff. You know what I mean?
I mean, they could.
Right now they're focusing on comedy, and
what are we like 7 episodes in? I mean, we got a lot of time, you know.
We do, but so one thing, some person in my comment section, I forget who it was, but they made a really good point that, of course, like we've been using Pokemon analogies since the beginning of the show, but the duo of villains never have gone toe to toe with the Boom. They never fought at all whatsoever.
Yeah. They're always on the sidelines.
They've never been invested into the fight whatsoever. It's a Yadukar that actually like does things, but it's only the Rainbow Road portions. But the other two just watch from the sidelines. They don't like, they're not fully engrossed in the story. At least Jesse and James in Pokemon, they were involved with like the third act,
blasting off every time.
Yeah, every time like the plot was accelerating, shit like would get fucked up because it's like, oh, we captured Pikachu, and then they get thunderbolted and they dip out. Here with these two, they don't do shit. They really don't.
They didn't even make a monster this week.
I mean, they technically did.
Yeah,
Mad Rex ordered them to make.
Oh, sorry. Last week they didn't make a monster. That was all Mad Rex.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm just saying.
He made the toilet monster.
I feel like they're doing less and less. Also, that toilet episode was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
But once again, it's just like you start getting into like the third act of things, and it's well.
We need to stop the Rainbow Road at some point. Like that is my biggest like annoyance or pet peeve of the show.
It is, and the thing is, it's not even that long anymore. compared to how it was. Because even this one, it was like an instant drive and then shovel, scoop, and poop away. And that was it. That was it. That was the entire Rainbow. They spent more time pulling out the vehicles than the actual sequence itself in Rainbow Road was. So I'm like, just give us a curveball of it either not happening or happens in the beginning of the episode. Something like that. But having it every episode for like the last 7 episodes, I'm already like, I'm a little over it. So.
Yeah. No, I got that.
I'm just letting it play out. Like, we're 7 episodes in. That's why I'm just like, all right, I even said in my review, I'm not going to get critical of the show yet until we're like 10 episodes in. That way there I can be like, all right, we're 10 episodes in. Like, what's going on, you know?
But that's the thing. It's like coming off of, like, we can literally go to King Oger. By episode 7, we already knew a lot of the cast in general.
There's something about King Oger though, because like I said, those first 5 episodes were such a continuation of each other. You could literally take out the end previews, the OPs, and this and that, combine it and make a movie, and that's.
But even then, Dom Bros, pretty much by episode 6, we already had gotten some feel to like what we were getting with this show and how these character dynamics were going to end up working on there.
Gotta get the dynamic Boom Boom Curry. That's all that matters.
No, we haven't even gotten Boom Boom Curry for like this episode. Didn't properly have Curry because he was
Devil's Bird
because he was obsessed with that VTuber model.
We did have Curry. He was in the very first shot. Is him stirring the curry.
Yeah, but it was burnt.
Yeah, but no one ate it.
Yeah,
it was burning it too.
No one did it. Listen, that show's been making me want curry.
I know, right? I had some the other day and it wasn't the same. I needed my rice to be like a little carb. That's why.
I need them with wheels.
Let's see. There's a leak that said that Rainbow Road is meant for Big Bang Grand Prix in the next 2 episodes.
Big Bang Grand Prix. What the fuck? Okay.
Okay. Would be nice if this were true, that there were some seed plants to it, because the way that this sounds is a Gotchard situation of we're going to introduce this one episode and instantly pay it off in the next episode, which I'm not feeling.
Unless this is a proper like 2-parter, in which case that could be fun. That reminds me. I gotta ask a quick side tangent for like a little bit of Mark, because later on I know we're going to talk about Go-Go Loser Ranger and Kaiju number 8. You know? Yes. But did you see the trailer for what is it? Transformers 1?
Yes.
It is the Bionicles movie. It is the old 2000s Bionicles movie. I can't. If I could show you that film and the trailer for this one, they line up so well together.
I don't even know. I haven't seen anything. I don't even know what a Bionicle is. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, I know what it is because I've seen like the Lego piece back then, but I've never seen anything. I like the trailer.
I had to say it before I forgot about it, but I'm interested in it. I'm just saying it is exactly the Bionicles.
It feels a little weird because I'm just like they're making these characters the origin of the Transformers when it's just like, but they're not though.
Yeah.
Now
also they curse. Like, they swear in this one.
But real quick. Cosmic Orchid with the $10. Thank you very much. In the battle-focused episodes of Pokemon, you don't mind the battles as there is an element of strategy which engages the audience by having them wonder how the trainer will deal with their opponent. Well, that's the thing about Pokemon in general is the fighting's integral to Pokemon. Like it's a big
the
thing.
Whole thing. It's the element type, weaknesses, the bond between the trainer and the thing. But action isn't the whole thing for Sentai. A lot of Sentai can be like dramatic, emotional,
and a lot of it is the character dynamic, the character focus in themselves. And
that's
it's just like for Taya right now, I'm just like he's the weakest of the cast for me because I don't know shit about this man. Sure. Like if I was part of the team, I'd be questioning why this man is my leader outside of the fact that he's got a lot of money. Because I'm just like, so he's got an alien buddy. He's got a lot of money.
With him.
I don't know a lot of shit with him. I don't know what he's doing.
I get okay. Would we be even comparing this to Pokemon if it was for that voice actor actress.
No, I don't.
And, like that's what I'm saying. I know that's
No,
always why
the
people
thing is,
bring up.
it's the voice actress, it's the head writer, because the head writer did nothing but, well, he did a lot more, but he did a lot of Pokemon. A lot of Pokemon. We're talking about 20 plus years of writing for Pokemon.
I know, but I'm just saying from the standpoint, if like the casual person who like me, I don't pay attention to who writes episodes and directs it as that. Like that's not like that. I personally wouldn't even start making a Pokemon like references just because it's like one, it's Super Sentai and Pokemon's like monster capturing and this that. There's some big differences in those two.
You can't tell me Toei didn't see like the fact
no,
that they were getting rid of Ash Satoshi, and they were like, so Rika Matsumoto not doing anything right now. The head writers also departed,
right? It's like you want to sing a song, and
that's true, but there really isn't much Power Rangers correlate with this. And sorry, there's not much. What do you call it? Pokemon correlate with Boom Boonger and Pokemon.
But you can see what the intent was.
Yeah, like I can see like the villain's inspiration for Jesse James. That's there, but everything else for the most part, it is formulaic. There is still like. But other than that, it's mostly still Sentai.
Well, I will say this in regards to Cosmics. It's like, well, you're comparing a Pokemon battle to like Super Sentai team fighting either a toilet that makes you tell the truth, or a brick wall that apparently you cannot jump over. You have to sit there and be like, oh no, we're trapped. Or it's like, oh, you can just climb over or jump over.
Or it blocks your food by like encasing it.
Or they do an update to Pokemon Go that changes your character.
Oh, I was shying away from that. That's a slippery slope. Conversation topics and out of context quotes that don't need it to be made.
But I'd still like.
Made me boot up my game for the first time.
The show's still very good. It's entertaining for sure.
No, I'm really Boomer. Like I said, right now it's like
I'm
the fact that we don't have backstory, this and that, but like we get little seeds, like Taya talk about his dream one day, or it's my dream. All the little subtle things, like the fact that we find out, technically speaking, he's been trying to get Genba to be BunOrange for quite some time, and he always denied it. We just
don't. That's the thing. It's like since we didn't get the proper factoid of it, because he also had the changer like several episodes ago. But we're just in the assumption that it's the changer that he gave to Joe like 2 episodes ago.
I don't know.
Probably.
As well as
you gave Genba the changer this week, right?
Exactly. Yeah. But we saw him use it to communicate with Taya like in episode 5.
Yeah, like walkie-talkie type thing.
Yes.
I said, I'm just saying, like, for me also, that little factoid, like little things like this aren't going to ruin the show for me either.
Yeah.
Taya's backstory will, but things like, oh, the 2 minions not fighting and they're kind of this, like, that's not going to bother me. Like, especially when it's like mafias and families, I'm like, okay, there's probably other space alien mafia families out there. So I was like, I get, there's a lot that they could do. And I'm like, hey, I'm just waiting. I'm just enjoying what they've been giving me.
My biggest anticipation is like, yes, let's actually pay off this space mafia the right way. Like, yeah, I can see like Itasha and Decatura to be like the Jesse and James in terms of like when Pokemon changed all the different evil teams, they were still there.
Yeah.
They were just in the background, like, shit, you had Team Aqua, Team Magma, Jesse and James were still there. Yeah, Team Galactic, Jesse and James were still there. Team Plasma, Jesse and James were still there. That type of shit. So it's like, as I think Madrex is going to end up like getting tossed out in like a couple episodes, if not next week, for all we know. And then they'll introduce another like mafia boss in there. And then they're just going to be like, they're just going to end up being the lackeys until they can't take no more. And then they become the actual big bads and get upgrades.
This by the way, I gotta mention, this series is the exact. We mentioned how King Ogers was like very different from Dombros in the sense like that was super serialized and just kept going, right? But like this show, in my opinion, is truly like, even though it's a comedy series, it also is exactly the opposite of Dombros. It's because this is definitely focusing more on the fights and like the heavy action than character development or dynamic for the most part.
Yeah,
I
because
mean, it's still there, but it's...
even though the two are very comedic, they're different tones in general.
Like, you don't have the drama aspect of it. Granted,
Yeah.
then we're early into the show, but it's so far from the jump. That's what it seems like.
Yes.
Those are between you could do. There's so many different types of comedy. You have slapstick humor, then you have tongue-in-cheek humor, you have witty, you have innuendo. So it's all different types. That's why Don Brothers humor and the humor, Boon Booners.
Don Bros leaned heavily into the innuendos.
Yes,
that's the
where
thing.
Boon Booners, Boon Booners like a hybrid of slapstick humor with some childlike tongue-in-cheek humor, which is different, and I like it.
I mean, they legit had potty humor.
Yeah.
So
literally toilet flushed, and you told the truth because it was literally you coming clean.
I mean, for me this week, I was just like, you guys aren't making the cock block joke, so I'm gonna make the cock block joke. So had to do it.
Of course you did.
Yeah.
Someone had to. I wasn't gonna be me because I was like,
As soon as I saw the monster, literally that same Sunday when I watched the episode, I was like, I know what the joke's gonna be. And originally the joke was just gonna be like the Space Vice and anything, but I was like, no, I gotta add in clips from other shows. I gotta throw in some clips of when they go in, lean in for the kiss, and then they get that rejection. I need to. So off the top of my head, I just thought of Fives because that's literally was something that just happened, and then I was just like, yes, the hyper battle video for Revice. That's it.
Oh god.
Where Iki was about to kiss Daiji. Geets on the brain. So
Geets.
Yeah, it seems like Cloudy died.
And he's still there, but he muted his mic, and that's weird.
Yeah, it is. Awkward.
It's just staring at me.
All right. So we're gonna get into some Chemi cards.
Sure.
All right. So
this is very exciting for me, everybody.
Because you're gonna buy it?
Because the last wave. No more after this. No more phases.
All right.
I like the color choice too. They're all very. I forgot what I said to John and Zygarde and BC about what the cards reminded me of, and I'm kind of mad because I had a good analogy for them.
There we go.
Oh, it reminds me of Digimon when they're digivolving in the movie and you get all the color around it, and I was like, that's what it kind of reminded me of, but with chemis.
You say no more phases, but I feel like they're gonna drop in one last phase.
Well,
the best of phase.
There are sets that are gonna be complete this, and this. The thing is, this is the last final phase 4 is the final phase out of all of them, and it's also not come. I don't have the boxes over here, but it doesn't come. They're behind me. They don't come in the booster box. That one. They're the weird smaller retail boxes.
Oh, there.
So they aren't the one that the phase EX came in. So it's not even a full booster box style.
I had to get away from Ant Trooper.
Oh,
y'all know my history with Ant Trooper.
Getting 50 of them.
No, dude, I got. By the end, I ended up with 6 Ant Trooper parallels. I was so annoyed.
Thing is, with everything just being this color scheming, it kind of kills some of the vibe of these cards for me. But I get it. They're supposed to be for the power.
Yeah. And let's face it, no one cares about these cards. It's always about the legend rider cards and the parallels. That's all anyone cares. That's all I care about.
Which once we get to it, I will say that I'm disappointed by the parallels for this wave compared to the previous phases. Because I don't feel that they put in as much effort as they did in the past phases for
phase 1, 0, and EX were that was where they peaked with them. Also, you can't there's nothing unique. There's no I hate to say it, but it's an artist term. There's no soul in the designs of these cards.
Yeah.
Some of you could barely tell what it is.
It's I have to look at the name for some of these just to make sure I'm looking at what I'm looking at.
Because even that with the color, you can't see some of the letters sometimes too.
Yeah, with the coloration on this, and of course they're all going to be holographic because why wouldn't they be?
Oh yeah, you're not even able to see the card properly.
Yeah, they're going out with a bang for these.
I mean, I guess the cool part about it is the back of them is also colored, like colorful. They're not gray backs.
Yep.
True.
I just, if I was more into the show right now, I'd be a little more hyped. I'm more excited that it's over. Like that this is the last phase, and I can like be like, fine. I want to be on a farm somewhere like Thanos, be like, and now I can rest.
I'm just curious. Like, we know what the final form is because this definitely fits with the color scheming and what we saw for the leaks earlier.
Yeah.
But I'm curious because of these cards, if that means like, does that final form have like other versions or like other things?
No, because then we're gonna have to get more stuff released. Quiet. I don't want any more cards. Phase 4, that's it.
No. I meant the suit itself because of the way these cards are. That's what I mean. I was
wondering if I wonder if they're gonna do like a cross saber type thing where it's like the forms would be the same color, like how he did all the different, like really like 3 upgrades at it all together, but they were all repainted to be cross saber.
There's an egg.
Yes, there
is. Because it's for the final upgrade.
Oh, the dragon, right?
It's gonna hatch from this. Obviously, you can even see the rainbow right down here.
Revice comes out of it. We get rainbow Revice.
I mean, the thing is, like some of these do look good, like especially the level 10s. But I'm just if it wasn't for this color scheming on here, where it's like I can't see shit. Like
they always,
it is rainbow vomit.
It is. But once you see them in person, I'm sure with the hollow graphics on them, it's gonna look great. It's just it looks flat with all those colors. Really yeah, so the 10s all look good. All of them. Like I don't think there's any bad level 10s. It's just I don't know.
Don't tell me Hotaru is gonna have to like raise this egg and then be like,
probably he's gonna have to heat it up.
Most likely.
Warm it, keep it between his cheeks.
Sits on it.
Thing is, how does he get the egg?
Well, okay, so when a man
and a woman love.
Well, I speculated that it was during the play of Romeo and Juliet when Rene like need him in the testicles. Like it just the egg just came out like King Piccolo about to just like
distortion and then
yeah, just out there. That's how it happened. That was part of the director's cut. We'll get that once we actually get the introduction. It's like the flashback scene.
By the way, can we talk about this? Because I really want to talk about how Platinum Gotchard, for as cool of a suit as it looks, the way it fights is so boring. It sucks.
Yeah. I mean, I would say the best fighting we've seen so far has been from Majade's like Keroberos moon form. That's like the best fighting we've seen in the show. See, look, if the rest of the cards were like this, where like the Chemi was just its regular Chemi color, and then the background was the rainbow vomit, then yeah, it could work much better.
Well, yeah,
especially since we know the backs of the cards are like these are their blank cards. It's like
I like it. I like the blank card.
Especially considering you can clearly see it, like the way it's designed, and that's
exactly. It makes the Chemi properly stand out on here.
Because the other ones, it's like, what did you trade me? It's like I traded you an X Rex for sure. Yeah,
you sure?
Yeah, it looks kind of buggish to me. Little entropy. Yeah. It's like no, that's an X Rex.
But then we've got, of course, the replica cards. Yep. And of course they're going to start with Ant Trooper. Of course you would, website.
Yep, just for you.
Yeah. So we get all of their, like, repliforms for Dread.
No, you can't have Brussels sprouts. Back up.
There's the level 10s in here.
It looks like these designs look cool. This should have been a phase on its own.
This is amazing.
Because I feel like they've been like
if they had just released the packs that were meant for Dread, the packs that's meant for like, Daybreak.
Daybreak, yeah.
Well.
Those Daybreak cards look really good.
I know. Like it is the thing that sucks is like I guarantee you I'm not gonna pull a lot of those. I'm just gonna keep getting the stupid rainbow cards.
God. Wait, like, these are all in the same set.
Yes, this is all phase 4. Like, look at that. Look how dapper
Yep.
Time Lord looks with all that fire around him.
And then we get to the legend cards, the ones that everybody cares more about.
Yep.
So,
Ooh, that's a good one.
yep. So we get Kuga Ultimate,
I might buy a Ryotel box of booster boxes.
Ryuki
again.
Survive. We got Fi's Blaster. We got that Kabuto Hyperform. I really
the
like this
Kabuto
Kemi.
one. Yeah,
Yes.
I was like,
Yeah.
so every time I see those and I see like the little Kemi forms, I'm like, some of these would make really good tattoos.
Oh yeah.
If only they would release toys of just like the Legend Rider Kemis.
Oh.
Shit, that is a moneymaker. I
That's
would buy
printing
this
money.
phone. I would buy this Kemi for sure.
I mean, we'd finally get a.
I would not buy this
boy
one.
band.
I'm sorry, they did Emperor
What?
Kiva dirty.
The
Ooh,
Kemi
that
does look
bat
good
looks
though.
horrible. The bat looks.
I like the bat itself. I think it's kind of neat.
Nah.
Really? No,
I don't-
think the bats.
I don't like the pose that they did for Kiva. Like, I feel like he should have been like dead center of the card with the Kemi off centered
How do you make Emperor Kiva look bad? Ooh.
like that.
Mhm.
But I like the card though. It's still Kiva at the end of the day. Oh,
And
God,
then
gosh.
yeah, I would not buy that.
I will tear that card up on stream if I get one.
Ooh, do it.
Once you get the parallel of it, which is even worse.
I would not destroy that.
I haven't seen the parallel of these yet.
Oh, some of the parallels are good. Some of them,
Well, I mean,
Trash.
we'll get to.
nah.
I do not like this whatsoever.
Gross.
That's all right.
Yeah. Why does
It
the
literally
Kemi looks like a
reminds me of the
Zoid?
Candroid.
The Kemi looks like a Zoid.
It looks exactly similar to the Candroid, which I have here.
I don't even
Back
know
when
what
they
a
used to
Candroid-
sell the Rider gimmick.
I don't even know
There
what
guys go.
Candroids
Final
are.
form confirmed. Puto Tira.
Don't say that out. Don't say that out loud. You're gonna make people mad, Cloudy.
The card says it right there.
I know.
Puto. And that's it.
Tira.
I'm not gonna finish it.
Yeah, as much as I enjoyed watching
the
O's, I
culture.
will never try and say all the names of all the different forms. If you think I butcher Japanese names, tell me to list all the O's forms and rank them
Oh,
in a video. No, thank you.
Just say the song names because that's like
Yeah.
easier.
The
I'm just
songs
gonna-
is how I remember. Garakiriwa.
Yeah.
Sagozo.
Shout.
I would just
Shout
call
out.
them.
Shout.
Yeah.
I would just
Sun
rename
goes
them off
down.
of fast
sun
food
goes-
and food items. Be like, oh yeah, here's a Grimace
sun
Rider.
goes up.
Nope.
Oh, right on. Rata.
I like this.
That's
one.
good. That's opulent.
As a
Nah.
Wizard fan,
Nah, not feeling
makes
that
me
dragon.
happy. Makes me happy here and
I like
down
it.
there. It's a great card.
Put some
Ooh.
mayo on it.
Actually, I would get that Kemi tattooed on me because I'm as number one Ghost fan in the world.
That is actually the first time I've liked the Mugen suit, in any sense.
Because it's Ghost.
I think it's something about the filter that they put on the suit on here just makes it look extra weird in this card.
And sometimes when they have the suits like straight, where you're looking straight on, and then they do like kind of like the side profile or the half turned. Some of them should not be just like if this was like a half turn side profile, I think it would have been better. But I like Ghost, so
It's
I
a
mean,
bad-
the
it's a
Kemi's
bad card.
actually not bad. It's just
No,
I
the Kemi's
have to see
cool.
Grand Zio.
yeah. And
It's a bad suit.
well, no, Oma is so much better, and Zio's. Oh, they were like a peak.
Ooh, cross saber.
I actually like this dragon for Cross Saber.
I think I'm personally on my limit of.
I always like the Chinese dragon style.
Palette swap. Womp. This
I
one I actually like.
Do like this one a lot.
Hmm.
That's
That parallel though was great. And oh well, it's a thing.
Isn't that the spider bot from freaking Across the Spider-Verse or Into the Spider-Verse? Like I feel like that's like the thing. I saw that at Disneyland. You could buy that.
Probably.
I like it though.
Ooh. That's
Legendary legend.
That's good. That actually looks really cool.
The card looks cool, but that form itself, honestly, like I
No.
thought like we were done putting like any decade related type stuff after that complete 21, and then I saw this and I was like, oh god, we're never
I
gonna
made
escape.
this lion to be relevant in something because even like how is this going to play into things?
It's not even relevant in any of his finishers or stuff, right?
Nope.
Yeah, this one looks cool though. I like this one.
That one reminds me of Mega Man for some reason.
As we have Yu-Gi-Oh! GX.
I like this one much better.
Oh yeah, no, well, I mean, because
Yeah.
Daybreak is superior.
Daybreak is just better.
Someone says I like Ghosts, so I can't judge any more ratings. I'm like, no, I can judge all day because you're watching me. So I'll judge all of them.
And here's
Ghost Peak.
Bach Wheel
All right.
with Valkyrie.
I just wish it was regular Valkyrie and not Common Rider Valkyrie because I hate that suit has not grown on me still. It hasn't.
The issue that I have with this photo in particular of Mach Wheel is I keep missing the eyes on Mach Wheel and just think that it's part of the background.
Mm-hmm.
So it like I have to focus in and be like, oh yeah, those are his eyes, because otherwise it just looks like a Triton in on itself.
They really made that suit him small in this picture.
For
Yeah,
a
they're
reason,
like that
because
he's
that
not
suit
the focus.
is
He's not
that
the
suit is
focus.
so bad.
Meanwhile,
that's a good one.
Yeah,
I didn't see
that's a
this.
good-
I didn't see this one. That one looks cool.
Oh yeah.
Wait, are we gonna get one for each phase of Dread?
Because then we got the Majade, and there's no. Because if that's the case, then we would have all the other colors, all the different forms of Gotchard, and ain't nobody making a phase for that unless they are.
You don't know that. You don't know that.
That would be phase card
Because-
addict.
Technically, it's the last numbered phase. Now that I think about it, we could get a phase EX2.
Gotchard.
I like this one though. That's my favorite out of them. This and Daybreak.
That's not bad, but the jewels are a little off.
Yeah.
That's not a gorgeous card.
So now we get to the parallels. And I feel like this is a major downgrade from the regular Kuga parallel.
Oh, the original Kuga one was-
parallel was way better.
Yes.
everyone was losing their shit for that original parallel. I remember that one was the most expensive parallel on the reseller market because some places were trying to sell it for over $100. I've seen the average sale price of it was like $73 or $74 was the average price people were buying it for because it was
That one in O's, yeah.
yeah, like the like almost like the stained glass painting one.
How do you mid Kuga? You put him in Decade.
Oh
Am I wrong?
no.
No. I gotta rewatch Decade.
What is he even doing? Do you not remember the final fight of Kuga? This is legit a screenshot from the final fight, and they just
Made like a negative
literally
of
just
it.
stylized. Yeah,
It's just the punch. It's the punch.
they legit just like ripped it straight from that final fight.
The only downside with the parallels are like I said, seeing them in person is a lot different. Like it's gonna look good, but like once it's like foiled and this and that, I'm pretty sure I'd like it.
More of the same. It's like
I don't know what I'm looking at with this one.
The Advent creature and Ryuki just chilling.
Yeah,
I know, but it's
but still, once
busy.
again, it looked better with the original parallel for Ryuki.
I've only seen
I don't
two of
like
the
this
parallels
style,
for
I
stats,
think.
so some of these I haven't seen.
It's similar style, yes.
Each one
I
of the
think
same.
it's just the style. I don't like the writers in gold, and then you have the
It's
thing.
silhouettes with.
Yeah.
Actually,
Now I do like the pose
This
that
one's
they
okay.
got the Kemi going in here, but I just hate how thighs is just thrown in there. Like most of the writers, they just feel like they're just thrown into the shot, like they don't
Yeah, 'cause
belong in
it's-
this photo.
Yeah, because they just have the gold silhouette, and then everything else is blank. It's
That's true.
Grab for $2. You put him in Decade. I mean, where's the lie? Yeah, that's how you make them mid.
Yeah.
That's how you make any of your previous writers mid. Just put them in Decade.
Yeah.
what's worth putting them in Decade or how they were treated in Zio?
It depends whether or not they
yeah.
got the proper actor back or not.
Or if they got retconned for their endings like Blade.
Also true.
Mm-hmm.
This one is one of my favorite ones. Like that Kemi out here rocking the Nintendo pose.
Oh yeah, that's nice.
But then,
No,
look at how you massacred my baby boy out here. Like, what?
I take back my previous defense of the other Kiva card because
the worst thing is the other Kiva apparel. So
Oh, it was so good.
I feel like this seems like almost not rushed because obviously a lot of effort and art went into artwork went into this, but I feel like from an idea standpoint, I feel like
they should have taken another
what do we
idea.
do? Yeah, because
I'm like, did they fire the original people working on the cards? Like, what happened here?
They wanted to go for something different, and it didn't work.
Because even the silhouettes of the writers here, they are legit screenshots that they're just working Photoshoppery magic here.
is it? I talk shit about this card all day, but if I pull that from my box, I'm still gonna be happy because it's a parallel card, but it is Kiva.
Oh, that's ugly. Get rid of it. I don't want to see it.
I hate to admit, I don't hate this. It's better than the Kiva card.
But the thing is, it's like this is worse than like the regular, like Decade Complete Form card.
I just wonder why the Kemi thing is like a cartoon.
Should have been a PlayStation.
They gave him like that. They gave him
The
California
PS2.
raisin legs and arms.
Yeah, they did.
Heard it through the grapevine.
Thing is, it's got the art style of like those mid-2000s Cartoon Network shows, like Super Robot Monkey Team. Like it's that kind of art style that they're using for this. It's so bad.
The weird thing is, I think this is better than the actual card, the base.
Oh, this is better than the regular. This is better than the regular Legend card. But
Not by much.
I think it's because like I enjoy Double. I just don't like Cyclone Joker Extreme as a form.
Oh, not at all.
I mean, everyone knows Fang Joker's where it's at.
Oh
Yes.
yeah, 100%.
This one's pretty all right, but I mean, O's regular parallel was already like really good.
It's tough because all
Again-
those 1 and 2 parallels were so great that it's like they kind of peaked. Like we're not gonna top those.
I have a similar problem. Look at how hard it is to look at Pluto Tira right there.
Yeah, the purple on lightning round. It's. I mean, I like it. It's one of the. It's definitely not the worst. It's one of the better ones, I think.
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, is that all?
No, one more page.
You have to go to the next page every time, or it
Yeah.
doesn't.
Okay.
See, this I like. I like that one.
Yeah, but I'm like, the thing is, I think it was the Wizard parallel that I got out of the 2 boxes that I had. That was like the one Legend parallel that I had. Gotta find it again. I gotta dig through all these ant troopers.
His cards aren't in a binder; they're just stacked.
They are, yes. You know, I've not touched these cards since like the Toku Awards when I ripped so many of them.
It makes me feel way better. I don't know where my binder is, so
all I can say is gross. I collect cards on the regular, so seeing that,
dude, you getting into the Dragon Ball Super Fusion Worlds, Cloudy?
I mean, my Pokemon cards are stored correctly, but these,
Same.
Yeah, there's actually more going on in the original. Like they're very similar, but there's more detailing.
Oh yeah, my other again, like
Especially like right here with the sides have like
I know they want to
flames on there.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I'm sure this.
They want to show off the dragon, but look, the silhouette. It's just right there on the bottom.
Well,
it's even covered by text.
Well, don't forget also the original parallel is red, so there's gonna be some biasness to enjoying that card.
No, it's really just the detailing on it. Plus, like,
Oh, I know it is.
the placement of the logo just being in the upper, like, right-hand corner versus just centered, like, right there.
That's what I liked about the O's one too. Like it was.
Yeah, the O's one was really nice as well.
I think that's my favorite parallel out of all of them.
This one's not bad, actually. I like it.
Yeah.
It's my first time seeing this one, and I don't know how I feel about it.
He's got the turntable.
Mhm.
No, I like it. I like it a lot. It's Ghost.
Pass.
Better, because I can barely see that other thing.
It's not that bad. And I talk a lot of crap about Zeo, and I actually kind of like this card. There's worse they've released. Perfect.
Ooh. Yeah.
And it makes sense for why they would design it like this too, with a constellation.
The thing is, I don't remember what the original Saber parallel looked like.
It was
just a dragon, right?
I don't remember.
Was it phase 1 or was it like the phase 0 card?
No, the regular card I think was phase 0. The parallel I think was phase 1 or phase 2. I don't remember.
I can just go back to the
There's
page on
nothing.
here. The Geats 9 one, I fucking love.
They put so much effort into this, and you could.
It's like, oh yeah, this is where all the recency bias came. It's like, oh yeah, that's why with the polling and shit. Because in case you guys didn't know, for that that writer card, you know, the ones that are gonna get put in here, the top 3 were all Geats.
Oh,
yes,
I tried. I
Geats
tried to get
Doom's Geats, fucking Cross Geats, and then 4th was Poison Rage.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's the recency bias?
at least put this freaking button sword in there.
I'm just saying, like, they probably had a whole team working on all the other cards. They just hired one person just for this one card, and like, your job is just make this look so good, because this is probably the best card in the whole entire set for parallels. Just from a design standpoint and everything.
The framing, the shot, even the text size, perfect.
Like Zeo likes, everything is centered.
Yes. You know what would have been the icing on the cake for me? If they made the large eyes on the back be lenticular. You know, like when Geats 9 first gets something and you see like the eye like shift. If you could see that on there, I'd be like, oh, I gotta get this card.
It was a good fun card.
That's pretty good.
And Legendary Legend.
This is the one time all that gold does not make it look good.
So much going on.
Yeah.
Very busy.
Yeah.
This one's cool. I like that. Like, I like when the theme actually makes
Let
sense.
this go.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
That's a good parallel right there.
Shit, I haven't seen this one before. All right, never mind. Remember all the stuff I said about like Geats 9? Just like take that and put it on this one instead.
This one has good asymmetry.
Dude,
Yes.
and the red on there, good balance. I like how it has like
the callback to the finisher reference. Yes. This is a good one. This one got me excited.
This one of the Geats are like the top.
This is the card that almost made me want to go, maybe I will buy this pack.
I need an Arc 1. I need an Arc 1 version of this card too. Because I really like Arc 1.
Yeah.
And then Demons with the L, because I'm just like, man, they gave y'all the cutesy fucking spider for this one.
Like
and you can barely see demons here.
Yeah.
Yep. I think that was the point.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it.
Not at all. Not even slightly. It's like we go from seeing this to this. It's like, I'm sorry, they shouldn't have put you right after this.
Imagine you could pull that, and then you wind up pulling that.
It's like this is the card that should have been at the front of the line. Yeah. This is what they should have introduced us to. It's like, oh, okay, and then it gets better from there. But it's like, oh, no.
After Arc 0, it's like all downhill from here now. This is worse than the Decade card.
Oh, this is the worst one in the bunch by far.
Like And I like demons. I like Kamen Rider demons a lot, and this is just
because it's too silly, like not serious at all.
I think that's
Let's see.
everything, isn't it? Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't think
that
there's
was everything.
anything after this because that's coming out the middle of May. Like I think it's yeah, I think it's phase 1 or 2
I'm just
that
trying to
had
look
the
at
other
these
stage ones.
parallels.
I wish there was just like a thing where you could just see all the parallels only.
That's why they should make a pack that's just like, oops, all parallels.
You get it's like oops all demons and it's just all parallel demon cards.
I feel like they'll make that like as soon as the show's done, like a month right after.
Oh yeah.
Get
No,
that cash grab.
so from a card standpoint, I don't there's only a few, like I know Decade had cards, but they weren't obviously like Chemi card stuff. I know with Blade, when that was airing, they did have certain cards you can get with like the action figures and the toys. Then they released their full decks that each rider had later on individually. Then they released them all as one big set. So I don't doubt that.
Look at that! Look at this O's card. Oh,
yeah, that was my favorite card. No, this and the Kuga was my favorite from phase 1.
And this is just like so much better.
No, I'm trying to think what the other, because this phase 1, right?
Zio, show off the
this
Kuga.
phase 1.
Again. Yeah, it's so good.
Kuga
is in phase 1.
Was it phase 1?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kuga was in phase 1.
Yeah, Kuga was phase 1 because
go back.
Taka was like hunting for those like crazy. I've never been so happy for someone else getting a card before me.
I mean, he is like the ultimate Kuga fan, so.
Like, I remember I was just watching his Twitter with his daily videos of him picking up individual, like the fact that he hunted that down via individual packs.
It's like, look at that.
Perfect.
Oh, yeah. And then you go one next.
Yes. One that I really would like to have myself. This one. Yes.
Ooh,
dude, it's like $7 on Mercari.
So.
Yeah. Phase 4, I mean, some of the parallels are good. Most of them aren't. It's just one of those things where it's like, I already committed. I have to finish it.
Commit to the bit.
Phase 2. Dude, it took me more to get all the phase 2 cards than it did phase 1. And that really upset me. I went through 10 boxes.
How are you with phase 3 right now? Almost done?
I'm done with everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Except for EX phase. I got to get some more of those. But I think I'm going to get those. Ooh, look at that blade. Ooh, perfect.
I still think out of all these,
I actually like the Kabuto one as well because it's a reference to the intro of the show.
Oh yeah, but I still think
look at what they did.
Stained glass.
Look at what they did to this with that newest card.
And then you see the new one. Like, this is perfect. This is beautiful.
Yeah. The other one is like getting Kiva off Wish, or we got Kiva at home. That's it.
It's the 2B version of Kiva.
You know what's also funny?
No,
the original double card way better than the new one.
Yes, I actually like this one versus the Extreme.
Oh, look at that Ghost. That's a good card.
Yep, that's a very good one. See, that's what I was saying. The Gem one is just this, but purple.
Essentially different game type, but obviously palette swap.
Yeah, people are asking me why I didn't do videos unboxing any phase 2 like booster boxes and that, because my second pack in to my phase 2 box was the Ghost Parallel. I'm like, well, what's the point? I ain't gonna record nothing. I got my card.
Honestly, I haven't kept up with any of these things post the start of the show because I just stopped caring.
It's been tough. Like, I didn't even know any stuff was coming out until like other friends I know that have been getting into them have been like, hey, do you have these cards? I'm like, oh, that phase is out. They're like, yeah. I'm like, I completely forgot because I'm not like involved in the show as much.
The show is really boring. It's lost me.
How
many episodes are we into the show, by the way?
31 or 32, I think.
Really? That many? I thought we were still in the 20s.
No. Like, this is good. I like
that one. That's a good. This is my first time seeing this one, so I'm like, shit. It's good. It's good.
Mm-hmm. They have some good parallels in this one.
Shit.
That's good.
Yeah, even Hibiki's out here rocking it good.
That's not a bad one, but
That one's
just
alright.
a little
This one's.
I just don't like what they kept doing with Forza ones. I'm like,
That's pretty bad for Drive. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I'm like,
Another game card, yeah.
man, I would hate buttons that would be just stars. That's terrible interface.
Imagine how painful that would be.
You can't play this after eating Cheetos. You will never get the Cheeto dust off of them. You think it's already bad enough on circular buttons? Ain't happening.
this one was pretty neat. I kind of like that one.
Sorry.
The build ones have been pretty good.
Of course,
Now, this
0-2 out
one-
here. Yep.
Ooh.
Going perfect side by side with
0.
the Arc 1.
I actually like these. I like the Revice.
Oh yeah, the Revive Vice ones were really good. Like I said, up until phase 4, most of them were good.
Oh, this one's actually. I was not expecting to see that for Vice.
Yeah, it's blue.
You haven't seen any of these before?
No, I have not.
Oh damn!
Yeah,
I thought maybe
up with the cards.
Oh yeah, no. Phase
Yeah,
3 had some good ones.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know Dark Kabuto got a fucking card. Shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they did more with not just
And
main
Eternals.
riders.
Yeah, well,
I mean, it's a good reference, but still.
Hmm.
It's kind of a spoiler for those that haven't seen Build, so.
I feel like you can't say that it's a spoiler because everyone has seen Build because everyone talks about Build.
No, if you're a new person getting into Kamen Rider and you're just watching the current one and they tell you to watch Build, then there you go.
Well, that's true. This card would ruin it for you.
This one I like.
That's
I like
new.
Omazia. Omazia is my favorite form from that.
It's not as much gold as Legendary Legend, and I think that's what makes this card work.
Well, I think they needed the balance with the black and the shadows on it because it's Omazia.
Omazia is my second favorite suit in general.
It's a really nice suit.
It's really good.
Did they have anything special in the X, or was it just?
Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in the EX. That was a lot of I think there's a lot of fuck, what was in there? I don't even know.
Like, seriously, I've not seen a lot of these.
No, EX came up between 2 and 3.
Okay, it's the mini set. Okay.
Yeah, it was the mini set, and so there's not a lot of rider cards. It was a lot of secondaries and tertiaries. Like they had,
Alternate
Fusion
artworks.
Sword
Let's see here.
and stuff, But the
there's Savers one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
So we had 0-1.
Oh, and then there's the other half.
And there's Saver. Okay.
It's a
Nah, I
dragon.
still like Cross Savers more than this one, I would
Yeah.
say.
Ooh, the cartoon. That's where they did.
Yeah.
that's why
Yeah,
they did
that now Demons
now
makes
makes
sense.
sense. But it's still
we have
bad.
to see-
Makes
we have to see
sense.
Vice.
Ooh.
They weren't as bad as Demons though. Revive Vice, but
I like the traditional Japanese art style for this.
It's not bad.
So much emphasis on this particular line that I'm just like, where are you at though?
It looks like a
Never.
Zoid, and I really want that Zoid now.
yeah. I'll tell you, Bandai lost opportunity not doing figurized standards for chemis. Yeah, there weren't much in phase EX. It was very small. It was just mainly get all the secondary, tertiary, and everything for Geats out of the way and revise stuff, and that was kind of it. But the main thing is the AX phase was when they did the first legend cards outside of the driver, so that's what they were trying to get people to go get.
All right. So for people in the chat, out of the cards that you saw in the next wave, how hype are you for phase 4? Are you guys going to be getting phase 4 or not? But if you could get any of them parallels, which one would be your parallel to go to?
What's yours, Zio? Go for it. Say it. It's Geats, isn't it?
It
Or
would
Arc.
be
0.
Arc would be the top pick, followed by Geats. In this situation, yes, I do like the Fies Blaster and Kabuto a lot. So obviously, I would not be upset about getting those. I would be upset if I got Demons, absolutely, or
double.
yes, or Extreme. I would not want that one at all. I'd be so sad.
I feel like you'd also be upset with gems, but
I would, because I'm just like palette swap, but at the same time, I didn't buy a lot of booster boxes anyway. So, what? Once I saw the amount of doubles that I was getting, the dupes that I was getting, that's what made me not want to buy any more boxes.
well, yeah, because there's not that many cards. It's mostly just doubles and then different versions of the same cards.
Let's see, Replichemis and Arc Zero, build final form, Oja Ryuki, Cross Saber, Arc Zero, Emperor Kiva. Nah, no. Not at all.
Emperor Kiva's for? Ooh. Is that John? Is that John's burner account?
It might be. Like, the only way you can ruin Emperor Kiva is by making it a Chemi card. That's how you ruin Emperor Kiva. Such a good suit, ruined by a very mid Chemi.
Oh, yeah.
Arc Zero, Geats 9, Mugen. Let's see. Kabuto. We were watching Bee Fighters. Yes, that's what we were watching. Grav says, I'm actually getting demons. Good luck. Sure. So.
Get over demons instead.
That could be the other one.
I know, that was a horrible joke. Sorry.
It's okay. Same reaction when I made that joke a while ago. And I was like, it's kind of a dad joke.
Oh, yeah. But I'm getting into that phase.
Let's see here. So obviously, we have had the talk of doing another bracket off, which I did cobble together. However, there's one pick in particular that's going to be a little awkward, and that is Build, because Build's super forms were Rabbit, and Tank.
It's Rabbit is the canonical one, if that's what you're character.
No, we're going to have Rabbit, and Tank fight it out, and then they're going to be going up against... Whoever wins from that one goes up against Genius.
Okay.
So... let's get to it, guys! So...
oh, God.
It's like me before the gym.
And me after.
Yes.
It's literally
get swole. So just so people know, the way that I arrange these is I decided to separate the Heisei in terms of correlation. So it's not going to be like all of Heisei 1 on one side with like a little bit of Heisei 2, and then all of Heisei 2 on the other side with the Reiwa suits. And the thing is, it's like Heisei 1, several of them don't have super forms. They just go straight into final forms. Like Kabuto, it's just Hyper Kabuto. There's nothing there, so I'm not working with anything there. So that's omitted from there because his base rider suit would be super
passed off.
Yeah. Well, because it's mass form and then rider form and then hyper form. But it's just like I wouldn't consider rider form to be a super form. So there are 2 black sheeps at the end of each side of the brackets. So there's those. But we are going to essentially, if you haven't been here for these bracket offs, chat gets a vote, which I'll put up the poll. Each of us gets a vote that counts twice. So, we have the potential to skew the odds depending on the percentages that's going for this.
It's
happened a few times. It's happened a few times. Not often.
There were times where we went against the entirety of the chat. We won.
Yeah.
Yep. For the sake of just making this easier, especially in terms of like naming some of these forms, I'm just going to put left to right. Which one left to right? So
it's a lot of work, a lot of letters.
Yes. I'm just like, let me make this shit easier for myself. I'm just going to be like, which one left to right?
Oh, that's right. Just so we're clear, you for most of these like bracket offs, they have to be about things that you can make a decision objectively on the spot, and not something you have to watch the show to like
Yes.
determine. Like you can't.
We're
do one per
literally
character.
judging the suits, just the suits.
We're all
Because if you do
superficial
one
and
like
shallow.
who's a better character, if you haven't seen a show, you're not gonna know.
So the first round is going to be the same writer versus itself, essentially, in terms of is its super form better than its final form. And the thing is, I'm gonna go by proper final form and none of this extra shit, none of this realizing Hopper shit. Nah, it's gotta look substantially different.
Yeah.
from what
Oh,
we
you
had on
mean
there.
like Wonder Almighty?
There's a difference in the shade of red, and you know it.
No, there
That's a
isn't, and
camera
you know
filter, and you know it.
I know it is, but you know what? In post production, they made it look different.
Also, just to be clear, if any of you guys are confused by your left and or right, please remember you can just hold out your hands.
Exactly. Which one's your left hand? Which one's your right hand? And this goes based on your perspective, not, stage left, stage right. We ain't doing none of that shit.
Yeah.
So. But I think final form on this one, I mean, I'm definitely final form type of guy.
Yeah,
like,
no.
look at that.
I mean,
Look at them
yeah.
gains.
Hell yeah.
Look at
Like-
them gains.
It's basically before and after. You know?
Pretty much. It's like this is the kid that got teased in high school. This is him like showing back
As
up
a
on the
kid.
Maury show 10 years later with the crush that rejected him. Like, look at me now. That type of shit. Back when Maury
It's the
used to
guy
be.
you tell your girlfriend not to worry about, and then you.
Yep. Massive gains.
I'm
I'm surprised there are some people actually voting for just regular Ultimate Kuga.
I'm guessing because of simplicity, and maybe they just don't like the muscles. But I like it. Oh my god! I just realized on Baby Kuga, you can see his package.
Oh, you can on a few of these. You can definitely see it on a few of these. They got the print.
Oh boy!
stamped.
So
right
some
there.
of them you could definitely see whether or not they swing left or right. So at least here it's centralized.
Remember, you're voting on the images, not the angle left and right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I think everybody is in agreement on this one. So, yep.
Yep.
So
Ooh,
we
easy
got
for
Excel
me.
form. We got Blaster form. I'm going to go Excel. Like, there's no way I'm not going Excel on this one. It's a good.
I just don't like the fact that Blaster Form they inverted the colors because it doesn't really work that well. At
They
least
changed the
me.
chest piece as well, but that's about it.
Yeah. Also, why the black lines? I don't like the black lines because it wouldn't light
Yeah.
up in the dark.
Yeah, I'll go with Excel also. Just because, I mean, look at it. Like, you can't even, like, it's just.
The thing is, it shows the gimmick of the Phi suit come to, like, because before Excel form, if you just watch Phi's without knowing any of these forms existed, when Excel form debuted, it's just like, oh, what the fuck? Really? It just opens up.
That's been in the suit the whole time.
That's smart. That's some smart shit right there.
Mhm.
That's smart suit design. Like it. Like it a lot. It's like, yeah, sure, it has a muted color scheme, but the red really pops when you have that gray on black aesthetic.
Oh yeah. Plus,
Well, over here, it's just like it's too much red. Look at me saying too much red. Yes, there's too much red there. And it's just like they could have at least made like the yellow orange bits light up, but even then it wouldn't have been enough light ups.
I'm just saying.
Fies is known for all the light ups.
You guys got to remember, all of Zio's favorite colors are represented on the suit on the right, yet he's still picking the suit on the left.
Yep. It's a good suit.
It's a good suit.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the poll? The poll's up right now. People are voting.
Yeah, if you look, there's a blue box right above the chat icon. If you can't see it, maybe you refresh, then you should be able to see it.
It's right there. We have 33 people already voted.
Mhm.
So,
Which is about half the audience.
I'm emotionally torn once we get the blade.
I mean, even then, there's no way you could skew the odds because it clearly Excel form took this one. All right, so Blade's on the other side of the brackets, Mark.
I got
So,
time.
Well,
so So we got Kunai and we got Armed. This is actually a little tough for me. The thing is, I like base Hibiki. So just having the palette swap to the red, but I'm also in the situation of that.
This is so much red, though.
That's too much red.
That is. It looks like it was dipped in red paint. I'm not gonna lie.
It's basically Daredevil.
Yeah. At least Armed has like the gold.
It has a much more color breakup.
And I like Armed looks like a proper upgrade also. Like
it does.
For a final form. Like
Kurenai looks like I'm angry now, so I painted myself red.
I thought about like the chest with the gold there, and then like offsetting some of the red with the black, and it looks more armored.
The silver mask, it's nice.
Obviously because it's armed, but I gotta go with Armed.
Yeah, I'm going with Armed.
That's just
it's a nice suit, and the gold really just the gold being centralized where it is makes it pop so much more.
No. I don't like that we're all agreeing on stuff right now.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, if you are having a hard choice to like something, if you look away and then look back, whatever your eyes like focus on first is usually the one you're more drawn to.
Jokes out, you have astigmatism.
That's fair.
Well, the thing is, it's like, at least for this one, there's a breakup in the red because you have like the red, then you have like the dark crimson, like the almost brownish red that's in there. So it breaks up the monotony. Then you have the black, and then you have the gold, and it's just like it's good. It's not overbearing.
Yeah.
In the mask, the helmet's like it's subtly different, a little more of the horns coming out more on the sides, and I was like, yeah, this is a good upgrade.
It also sells like this is proper upgrade, you know what I mean?
And I mean, with 88% of the chat going with Armed Hibiki, well,
why wouldn't they?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Who's that 12%? Okay. Okay.
Listen, do we even have to vote?
If there's not 100% here.
Do we need to have a poll on this one? Do we need to have a poll on this?
Yes, there has to be a poll because whoever votes for the other thing,
you're lying to yourself.
They're getting banned by me personally.
I don't. As a Kiva fan, I still don't understand that form
right now. I swear to God,
it's just the only good thing about that form is the silver shin. That is it.
I'm not gonna lie. Even if somehow it swings
nice.
And there went,
I had a belt's nice too, but like, this is like when you break too many action figures and you have to take parts from other ones to make one complete action figure.
It is the worst kit bash. So we're moving Emperor along, even if somehow it loses, right?
If Emperor loses,
we'll see. It would be a miracle if it. I mean, we've gotten more votes. 36 votes. We still have 11% of people that are wrong.
Why?
Oh,
all right.
They probably did it for the lulz. Y'all probably did it for the fucking lulz.
No one objectively.
No one is serious about
this. Good form. That form.
When I saw the comparison,
Steve again.
When this showed up, I was just like, really?
It's like this is an option.
There's an option here.
Okay. Once again, it's like, do we even gotta vote on this? Like, we already know which way this is gonna go.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this one may skew some people.
Okay.
I know people who love Extreme quite a bit.
They're wrong then.
Yeah. But we were just talking about with the parallel cards and this that. Yep. It's like, I never liked that form. I do not like no part of me.
Bang Joker is so nice. Especially like when the bits come out. Oh,
yeah.
For me, the part that ruins me for Extreme is the helmet.
I like the helmet, and I also don't know. It's not about like I get the dividing line when it comes apart. That's why it's still there, but it still seems off with that silver bands going on the side. Like,
would you prefer it in gold?
No, not piss gold.
Wait,
you know that exists, right? It exists. You don't have to visualize. It's there.
I don't like that either. But regardless of what they change, it's still against Fang Joker, though. So it's
Fang Joker is a beautiful suit. That is a gorgeous suit.
Plus, I like the memory much better.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a little dinosaur.
I don't think
And
I
then it
still
just
haven't made
becomes a
that
dinosaur face. Like I wanted this so much when the show was airing, and now I finally have it. It's nice.
Also, this is arguably what the first Berserker suit.
Yes.
I just got to build that model kit. It's somewhere in my closet.
I mean, burning form, Agito a little bit, but so yeah.
How long
I
did
mean,
that last?
yeah. That this one was a little bit more skewed, so it was 68% Big
pretty
Fang.
Yeah. I know some people like Extreme. That was the only reason why I was like, they might as well let them vote. Okay.
Look, I'm a Cosmic States hater
I'm
and a
gonna go with
Magnet
Cosmic
States defender because Magnet States fits like he looks like an astronaut. He looks properly like an astronaut in here. It fits
I'm
so good
disagreeing
with the
Zio
theme.
here because Cosmic States I like way better, and Magnet States is an egg.
He looks like a spaceman.
It's
with
an
the
egg.
chains ready.
It's an egg, Zio.
It's good. It's good. It's good for him.
Ugly. It doesn't even have a good way it fights. It fights by controlling a magnet on its back.
We're judging based off of looks.
Yeah,
you're already
going too
ignoring
deep
the
in that.
original piece of this entire thing. We're not talking about any of that.
It
We're
has
talking about
blastoid cannons on its shoulders. Gross.
look at the chest of Cosmic States. It's just the periodic table. That ain't cool.
That's
Why you hate
cool.
science? Science is cool. Bill
I
Nye.
love
No,
science.
no.
Huge world.
But magnets, how do they fucking work?
One of them's
Are they
only
magic?
a rocket sword, Zio. It's a rocket sword.
So
I mean, it is true. It's a rocket sword.
it ain't
And
red.
it opens up.
As someone who has ranked Forza as S tier,
I love
I will
Forza
have to
as well.
say, damn, I don't even know. I gotta go Cosmic. I gotta go Cosmic over Magnet.
Yeah,
Just
let's go.
because it's like, you know what it is? It's the blue. The blue makes it look like that's what kind of gives it the edge.
And if we were talking about the themes, like the sounds, the soundtrack versus these two suits, it would be Magnet States. I love that song.
Yeah.
Well, since it's 2-1 and chat's 72% going for Cosmics, then
Wow.
Goodbye, egg. You cracked.
I will say they both are great forms, though.
Yeah. Is this an option? Is this a conflict?
Can I vote for? I hope they both lose.
You just hate Gaim.
Yeah, I have both of those forms on the shelf.
I really don't like Kiwami. Like, I don't like Kiwami form at all.
Why would you when you have the better suit on the other?
Oh, yeah,
side?
exactly.
Like, I don't care how good Kiwami could have looked. The other suit just kicks anything else out of the water.
Like, it fits so good with the Sengoku theme.
Yeah. My only problem with the suit, don't look at it from behind. It's so nothing from behind.
Should have given it a cape.
Yeah. They should have given him that orange treatment, you know what I mean? That proper orange.
Plus, Kachidoki's weapon. Oh, my God. Such a fun
The
weapon.
flags. Oh, and the DJ Buster.
That's what I was going for. The
Okay.
it was so good. So good.
I still like the flags, though. I think the flags.
So, I mean, Mark, you have to vote. Like, which one?
Mark, you can abstain, but why would you?
Kachidoki is the one on the left, right? Is that what it's called?
Yeah, Gotchard.
Yeah, I'll vote for that one just because I like the flags.
It also has
Actually,
a better theme than
as much as I like make fun of Gaim here and there, like it's actually an enjoyable show, and there's a lot of forms. This form is actually one of my is up there in my ranking for overall forms in Heisei because I like the orange in the whole color aesthetic of it and the cool in the weapon and everything. So it's like I do actually like that form.
I know we can't talk about it, but also this suit has one of the best soundtracks to go with it. Rise Up Your Flag, so good.
Which is why that form's.
But something about Kiwami's color scheming with the pointy helmet just kind of rubs me the wrong way.
Yeah, it looks like the top of a crayon.
Yeah.
Also, the whatever the Cachadori form is like front and center on my game section of my shelf because it's like that good of a form.
90% went Kachidoki arms. So yeah.
Wow. Kachidoki arms, I think, is going to be one of those contenders for like the.
Oh, it might make it like close to the end.
It's such a good form.
It is.
And
All right.
right about the fact there's not much.
Boost.
No.
Definitely go with boost on this one. Yeah. Also, why is it boost you pick here? Why isn't it what do you call it? Grateful.
I just went on the wiki, clicked on supers, and went to the one that looked.
Have you seen Grateful? Grateful's pretty good.
Yeah, it is.
I watched the show. I don't remember shit about it.
Feels grateful. This would be a tougher decision for me.
If it was Grateful, I would
literally consult with the wiki and their categories of supers.
Jeez, this is why you don't go to the wiki for shit. You watch the show.
So you watch the show. You watch the.
I watched the show, but I watched the show with panning eyes.
You should have.
I was so bored.
Grateful and looked at it and put Grateful in this spot. I need to know, guys. Would you have voted for Grateful instead?
I would have.
I would have too. It would have been such an easy.
Well, pretend that it's Grateful then.
No, I can't pretend.
We can't pretend it's Grateful. It's not there.
You can. You can.
I'm a visual learner. I have to go based on.
If I change it right now, we have to start all the way from the beginning.
That's too much work.
I know. I don't want you to start.
I could.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not even going Mugen anyways. I was going to vote for Grateful.
This is why I ask others. It's like, why don't you guys want me to do this tier bracket so badly? You guys just make it for me. When I got to rush, an hour before the stream starts, this is what happens.
True. All right. What did you want to pick in Zio?
I'm going to flip. Actually, I hate the one on the right. So
what?
Yeah.
Me too.
I hate the final form.
Boost is way better. I don't like the final form at all.
I'm going for the final form. I'm not going for boost.
What do you mean I didn't ask? I said there's a reason why I'm not doing this during this stream or the other stream. I don't have time.
Yeah.
So I literally cobbled this together an hour before the stream started.
Yes. But I will put an asterisk here for you guys. Yes, we know Grateful would beat both of these seats.
So how was the voting? So you both went.
59% went for the final form.
So us two went with boost, which
and I went
because Mark cancels one person out. How many people voted for this? 41. Ooh, those 2 points may not matter here.
Well, let's see here. 41 votes.
Is it locked in? Okay.
Do some Steiner math.
Locked in.
Okay. Let's see. That's 2 swing votes. 2 swing votes. No, that ain't gonna do it. I'm pretty sure it wins by like %.
All right.
Lucky
all right. So like I explained at the beginning, because of Rabbit Tank, these two are gonna fight each other, and then they're gonna go up against Genius in the next round. So that can properly make more sense. So, out of Rabbit and Tank, which one's left or right?
I'm gonna go with Rabbit on this one.
Yeah, I like the helmet more, man.
Tank is just too bulky.
Well, I mean, it's Tank. I mean, it makes sense. Where it'd be bulky.
True.
I'm gonna go Rabbit also.
Yeah, I like the bunny ears more than like the cannon tank things.
Yes, Genius gets a free pass to the next round, essentially.
And it's got the springs.
Mm-hmm.
You're not voting because you love both of them.
That's stupid.
No. One's good and one's eh.
It also, I know we can't put how they fight, but if you've seen one of these fight, it really looks stupid.
We got to base off visual appearances.
I know.
You're not wrong.
But look at where those treads are in a certain form, and you can visualize.
You can see what happens.
Yeah.
Get on them knees, boy.
No.
Let's see. It actually is a pretty split, 57-43.
Yeah, but I think all three of us voted for Rabbit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
That's-
unless it was skewed the other way, even then, yeah, Rabbit's taking it.
no, even if it was skewed the other way, it would be done.
All right.
Ah, why, Zio? Why?
Ooh.
Why'd you do this to me?
Now this one is the first one in which I'm actually having problems.
My boy and my son. I can't.
Because I'm just like, I really love Metal Cluster.
Metal Cluster just works so well because it's all one note, but it's a very good like.
That
You know
light
what I
green with the silver is
But I
perfect.
really love Zero too, but I'm just like, the
And it's
edginess
also-
of Metal
also-
Cluster.
I'm not gonna lie, he also swings a little to the left.
Yeah.
You do.
Well, the thing is, 0-2 swings a little to the left, while it looks like Metal Cluster is going a little bit to the right. I don't know. I guess it just depends how they're feeling.
Well, because they're both
Oh,
pointing
wait,
away
yeah.
before they do the fusion dance, and they point it at each other.
Oh,
But I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna go Metal Cluster.
Yeah,
too.
Metal Cluster. I mean, that's silver with the like lime
The
neon
yellow
green
The
is
accents.
just
Mm.
So
Mm.
It is.
I
It
think
is
that's my favorite
hard.
form. That's my favorite form that season.
My thing is,
No,
I
0-2 is a really good final form. But
Yeah.
I'm just like,
kind of wish they didn't nerf Metal Cluster Hopper halfway through the season though.
they had to.
I guess, yeah.
How else can you introduce a final form if you don't get rid of what was there before?
I know, but it couldn't do like the open up thing and do the locust thing, which I thought was sick.
But yeah, it looks like Metal Cluster's winning this one. 41 votes, one more than the previous poll, so easy choice. we even have to.
Now my question, Zio, is why isn't that good form here? Why is this doo-doo here?
Because that one was technically Berserk, and then
Yeah,
once
this
they
was kinda
actually,
But there was nothing berserk about that form.
it was Vice being a bitch.
I remember when this form debuted, the amount of shit talking.
Yes.
Like,
I hate them both.
I think
so
I
much.
have my. That was one of my at the time that reaction.
Now,
video.
Ultimate Revice actually grew on me, especially once you see it in motion.
I've always
Oh,
liked that form. Just that Thunder Gate, like
Okay, but if we're talking debut, that Thundergale debut was something nice.
But we're
Yeah,
not.
but
We're
you
judging
watch.
based off aesthetics,
No.
and look at that color combination versus the other one.
I'd
One
rather
looks
not. I'm
like
not gonna lie. I don't
like a
want to.
tasty, sugary candy. The other one looks like
diarrhea.
contrasting flavors.
Oh, yeah,
I'm
that-
gonna go with Ultimate, but I'm not gonna lie. I hate them both.
It's like if you take lemons, strawberries, and blueberries and put them in coffee.
What kind of coffee though?
Yeah, that actually could work. That actually sounds pretty good.
Dark, like
Dark roast, Colombian.
dark roast. Yes, Colombian.
That actually
That
could work. That sounds
That
pretty
could work. The bitterness with the sweet.
With the sweet. And the
No, but I'm
tangy
talking about
and the
actually
lemon.
throwing those fruits in there.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
not
Yeah,
not
you
just
never-
the hints of them.
You never had a coffee frappuccino with some fruit in it?
No, I've not.
They do coffee with fruit a lot around here.
Yeah. I will say though, Ultimate Revice is, and I like that.
I'm
form since
going
it
Ultimate
debuted. I
Revice.
like the Ultimate Revice, like the clear color, like pieces.
I like
was
the
wow.
teeth. The mouth is like my favorite part of Ultimate Revice.
I feel like their mouths are both the same.
Well, no, it's because like the clear
With the
face
drawn on
with the-
lines.
Yeah.
Oh, I think about just like the mouth, just like that part.
No.
The helmet is just it's very compacted, very sleek,
Mm-hmm.
which is one of the things that Reiwa had going for it with its final forms. Is just
It was
One's
nice.
Iron
And you
Man,
have to-
the other one's Printer.
And you have to say too, because it was
Oh.
Revi and Vice Ultimate forms side by side, and that was really cool too, because both forms were similar but different, and that's what I.
All right.
I'm not gonna lie, their final form was kind of one of my. I just thought it was.
They had a soccer finisher. That's all I cared about. They could multiply. I was like, bruh, finally, we
I
got some
think
soccer.
the first
Little
curveball
points.
is up next. Yes.
Wait, did Wright win? What the fuck?
Right did win. Yes.
Wait,
Ultimate-
78%. Ultimate Realize.
Okay.
Yeah, no one likes
Did you forget your
Thunderdale.
left from your right?
no, I was just like shocked that it was that close. That was
All right. So we got Sega to Sanshiro out here. You can argue it's Ichigo super form versus Super Ichigo. Yes.
I'd rather Sega to Sanshiro.
Sega to Sanshiro is my pick. That theme song, like Sega to Sanshiro.
Oh my god.
Shiro. Sega Satan Shiro.
I'm not
Did
saying
you guys ever
did
see
this
the
on
death
purpose.
battle between him and Chuck Norris?
Oh, Chuck Norris would lose.
Chuck Norris.
Oh no, it was a draw.
A lot of people. No, it wasn't. I want to recount. They need to do it again.
I mean, I don't think they would do it again because of all the stuff that came out about Chuck Norris.
Yeah, this is ridiculous.
I don't know anything about what you're saying, but
Don't worry about it.
I literally have no context for what you just said. So
I don't either. I'm just talking about like.
So let's see here. Ooh, it's a nice 57 going with the Segata. Now, for those of you that have not heard of your Lord and Savior Segata Sanshiro, let me just say he did not save the Dreamcast. He saved the Saturn in Japan. He died before the Dreamcast could come out. He actually died sacrificing himself so the Dreamcast could live. A sacrifice in vain. Because look at how well that turned out. But, I mean, the marketing campaign was so good that they decided to bring his son in to be, like, the replacement for Sega commercials. So, there was that.
So, there's a domino effect where technically he sacrificed himself so we could have Keanu Reeves be the voice of Shadow the Hedgehog.
I guess.
Yeah.
It works.
Is he voicing Shadow in the upcoming movie?
Yep. They were supposed to keep it a secret, but then it got leaked, so they just confirmed it.
Mm.
They didn't want to tell anyone until it came out.
Segata Sanshiro has won it. The dark horse of this side of the bracket.
I want to say this right now because we've been in this situation before. I swear, if that man makes it to the final, if we get a Yanma situation, again,
He will not make it to the finale.
I swear.
So now is where we start making the hard choices because first round's always easy. Usually it's easy.
Yeah.
What do you mean if Yanma clearly had the best fit from the start?
Yeah, but we had multiples and then the Bowski thrown in there, and it's just like, and we had excluded certain Himeno wigs, which was rude. I'm just saying we don't. It's in the past. I don't want to vote on this one because this is a tough one already, and it's.
I'm on the
you
left.
You gotta vote. You have 2 votes.
I gotta be on the left. I know Zeal will be on the right. So
I'm gonna go with 5s.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with 5s.
Excels too. Like, I'm sorry, but like because I didn't finish 5s and I was restarting at the beginning because I didn't remember where I left off, and just like everything about the suit with the black with the silver and the red is like it's so good. It's just that's
also we see that 5s curves to the left. Kuga curves to the right. You can see the print game out here. Welcome to TokuTonic Shift, where we analyze dick prints on suit actors in Toku.
Yo, listen, if they're gonna put the jewels out there,
I'm just saying, like,
the suit actors know what they're getting themselves into when they go out here. It's like, all right, this is a photo that you're gonna be known for forever. Every time they look up this suit, they're gonna look this photo. All right, you got anything I can put my jimmies in? No. All right. Well,
can at least be cold outside when we take the picture?
I mean, it's Japan, so
I gotta wear the dancer or wear
dancer's belt. You gotta do it.
Tell everyone, with everyone talking about PMC and all these other conventions coming out, remember, dancer belts exist. PSA.
Or wear a thong, I guess. I don't know.
No, that just.
All right, let's see. We got 42 votes in. 64% is actually for Kuga. 36% is with 5. So I know with Mark and I, we would only throw in 4 votes in, but you went for Kuga. So
2 votes.
I think Kuga would still take it. So
yeah. Wow.
I
All right, is this a competition?
the
Similar
thing is,
color.
it's like all the same color schemes,
Yeah.
just
But
arranged
Emperor,
differently.
it looks so much better.
I go
Looks
with
so
Kiva
much
because that's
better on
cape. It's got a cape. Like,
It's got the small cape.
and honestly, I kind of like the shoulders better on Kiva and the chest piece. Whereas, like,
It's got the green to break it all up too.
yeah. Whereas I kind of like Hibiki's helmet more. But I gotta go with Emperor because it's Kiva.
You know what's weird about this shot? It really makes the Kiva head look big to the proportion of the body, while Hibiki's proportions seem right. Kiva's looks like it's a child wearing that suit.
I thought it was an action figure, honestly,
Me
but
too.
the way the photo, because
This is once again the shot that they have on the
the
wiki. I just
scaling
ripped
is
it.
just
Ah,
I could-
okay.
That's a big helmet to body ratio.
yeah.
I wonder where they get these pictures from. Is it just directly from the show?
Probably that or like
The
promotional
magazines,
photos.
yeah, when they put the promos up on there.
They just get the PNG
Sometimes on their
files.
website they would have the pictures as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Hibiki.
I really want. Oh,
Wow. So
Wow.
one for Emperor, one for Hibiki, Cloudy.
yeah, I'm on Emperor side.
Okay. So we got two.
I really wish we could do like a final, like a theme off. You know what I mean? Like a writer theme, into theme.
You have to do that.
Like
on
the thing
Twitch,
is,
you
it's
can
like
do
I
that on here.
love Emperor form Kiva, but there's
Yeah.
something about this Hibiki suit that just
Well,
works.
it's a reward
really well.
for those of us who sat through Hibiki.
Yeah,
If you made it to the first half of Hibiki, like
the first third.
You
I
went
mean,
to the
2/3.
yeah, you
2/3.
basically were like, well, I meant because the first half of the show's drastically total different than the second half. It's like you kind of get a reward. What is that? This great form right here. It's kind of like Blade. You sat through all, like, some port at the beginning of Blade. If you
I
read through
refuse to
this,
let
how
this
slow it
fake
was,
writer win.
you got good stuff. He's not a fake rider.
He's not a real writer.
You know what, Crazy
Doesn't
Orb?
want
You
to-
know, tastes change different days.
It's true. Some days you like pizza with pineapple. Some days you don't.
Yep.
I always like pineapple on my pizza.
And currently, like looking at these two suits, it's different also when you're looking at two suits next to each other versus when you're looking at it individually and then just putting it up. That's the dynamic of a bracket fight. You actually see the two things you're comparing.
All right, Tokupug, as the biggest Blade fan in the world, I'm not. Blade does have the best start, but the first two episodes, the premiere is great, but then it kind of slows down and kind of just like,
And then it picks up.
and then you get Jack form, and you're like, ooh, writing changes, this and that. Mutsuki never dies, which is annoying because I hate him. But
Switch over to Elements instead of Round Zero.
whoa. Well, that's not. Elements is great, but Round Zero's
Well,
good.
keep
I
it
like
one this
Round
round.
Zero more, but Zio loves Elements.
I guess I do love.
What was the
Beast Mode.
percentage?
So it's 67% out of 40
Cool.
votes went for Emperor Kiva.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Really?
Fang.
Easy.
Fang.
Rocket States. I mean,
You can't even say the name right.
That's
So you got to give it.
I'm definitely picking Cosmic here for sure.
It's tough because I like Fang Joker, but I like Cosmic States, and it's Forze, and I think Forze is better than Double.
It is better than Double in every way. But,
It's not.
it is. It is
No.
better than Double.
But it's Fang Joker, the contrast with the white and the black, and then the purple and the black. It's like, damn.
Yeah, no, I'm waffling. I'm going Fang Joker here. I'm kidding.
Yeah, no, it's definitely Fang Joker. I mean, Fang Joker is one of the best. This is the best form of that whole entire show.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
And that show, it got pretty bad at points.
It did.
Double, yeah. I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
It did. Plus, it's, like,
In the
it's the
end,
best part about beating Memory of Heroes is getting the Fang for when you can do your little weird. What was it where you just gotta fight enemies and get like the time attack stuff?
Mm.
All right, let's see. 34 votes, but 79% is saying Fang. Let me see if we get like some more stragglers in there. We've been averaging about 40 votes. So this is like 6 less than usual. So I just don't know. People sleep at the wheel. Like, what's going on? Wake up.
Some people, maybe they got homework.
Don't light yourself on fire in front of a building that may have former presidents in it. That's a thing that actually happened today. I mean, you should know, Cloudy. You're near it.
I'm just saying, wow. Why would you reference that in this holy podcast?
I like I wasn't.
Oh yeah, this is not a secular podcast whatsoever.
No, we talk about everything.
Everything gets mentioned somewhere or another. But yes, thank Joker.
I mean, you mentioned that. You mentioned Pokemon Go changing character models. Like, yeah, we're hitting the check boxes of all the things that are going on that are trending.
Yeah, we're trending.
All the news that doesn't involve Toku, because there's not
Mark,
much going on in
Toku.
Feel?
How does this make you feel?
Gotchadoki all the way.
Because
I need to know Mark's answer.
Here's what's bad about this, because we got a form from a show that I don't really like that much.
But you love the form.
And then we have a form from a show that I love that's good, but like it doesn't, outside of like the glitter and the silver and white, it doesn't have like the pop the orange does. So I
just need to hear Mark say that Gaim did something better than Ghost.
I'm gonna have to vote for Mugen.
Fuck you. I know what you actually want to vote for.
I don't know.
I do. I'm gonna go for Kachidoki. But I know, Mark, I know that you like something about Gaim more than Ghost now.
Are you making the SpongeBob you like Krabby Patty Squidward face right now behind the VTuber? Okay.
So you like oranges, Mark? You like
Gaim now, Mark?
You like oranges, Mark?
Or you like
I don't like citrus acid, so no, I don't.
We're working one side of the. Once again, bracket fights. We start on one side, then we work our way to the other side.
We have one finalist, and then we get the other finalist. Exactly.
Yes. But yeah, Kachidoki's taking this. 71%, 35 votes. That's got it. All right. Rabbit versus Genius. Rabbit.
Genius.
That thing. I said I was done with SH Figure Arts. I'm getting that one just so I can get the Genius Display SH Figure Arts stand for it.
That is
that form.
That's a disgusting form.
No,
the white and the bottles is actually really good. I love it. The only thing I may not
took all the gimmicks and threw it all over that. No, that don't look good.
Yeah, it works. It actually does work. It's got the bottles everywhere. The only thing I just don't like are the eyes. That's it. But even then, it's fine.
No, everything about it. I don't even like Build either. Gaim's better than Build. And Genius is just such a good form.
Glad we're seeing all the love for Gaim this episode.
That love. Acknowledgement.
Can we title this episode Zio Mark loves Gaim?
No, that's slander. I'll sue for defamation of character.
Look, I just don't like all the bottles on there. I don't like
I used to
riddled all over a form.
I get what you mean. It's just that one suit looks really good to me and the other one looks okay.
One looks okay, one looks like trash to me. Like, I don't like it at all, whatsoever.
Damn.
So. And I see chat's actually pretty torn. They're hovering between 49 and 51 on each side, like back and forth.
Well,
so this may
know
be
where it's going then.
Yeah, it's going towards Genius. We're at the 40 points.
Ooh, those new WWE Tag Team Championships.
50-50 split right now at 40.
Damn.
Look, there's 60 of y'all watching. So there's like 20 of y'all that ain't voting.
I mean, 20 of them haven't voted every time. at least.
Not like 19 of them haven't voted. Oh my god. Do I play a jingle? Do I try chugging a drink?
There was a vote. There's a 41. There's
now it's back to it's flip
They
flopping.
keep changing their vote. There you go. There's the 41. What did they vote for?
I can't chug all that. No.
42, 43.
43. Okay.
42. Oh, 43 again. What's it leaning towards now?
It's leaning towards Rabbit.
Okay.
And fuck it. We'll see. All right. Cloud, do the math because, of course, I'm with Rabbit. You two are with Genius.
Yep.
But it's 51, 48, 43 votes.
Yeah, that's an extra 2 votes. That would. Uh-oh. No. That's a tie. That's a tie. That's a tie.
But which percentage? Wouldn't there be like a decimal point?
It leans more towards Genius, if that's what you want to know. But it is basically 50-50.
What's the decimal?
It's like 0.3.
By 0.3. See, look, the other ones of y'all that just didn't vote.
Let's see, your votes matter.
All is right with the world now.
Oh, cluster without God, yes.
What do you mean told me? It was close. It was actually close. If like the panel was not a factor, then it would have gone to Rabbit. Yeah.
This is a tough one.
This is cluster for sure. I don't know what's tough about it.
Yeah, it's Metal Cluster. Now imagine Metal Cluster's color scheme on Revice.
Now imagine Revice's color scheme on Metal Cluster Hopper.
Disgusting. But imagine if like those pink accents were that like neon green color, and then the rest was like that
was just
nice
all blue,
silvery, like platinum.
Oh, the pink and silver. Ooh, that actually would work pretty well.
Hashtag Revice sweep. Ain't no way. And also, you're writing sweep wrong. There's no A in sweep.
Sweep.
Yeah, I gotta go. I gotta go with Metal Cluster just because, like, I'm just staring. I'm just like, you know what? Like, that's the 2-tone silver with like the little gunmetal in there with the freaking green. I was like, I can't. That's just.
I need to know what that suit would look like with red accents instead of the yellowish green, because that would be like perfect.
I can make that happen.
That would be like perfect unicorn.
You can push one button and change all colors that look like that to red in Photoshop.
Yep.
Which is nice.
It would look so good. I'm just saying.
Oh shit! Did we bring it back? Blood, nice.
Let's see. 36 and look, 83% Metal Cluster. That's
it's pretty one-sided.
Easy
money. I've decided.
Just so you know, because the way the brackets are arranged, Segats is going to show up in like the semifinals. So them dark horses are like the black sheeps are just definitely going to be showing up at the tail end of things. You know, I'm going to keep being that guy. I'm going to go Kuga.
I'm on the Emperor side.
Yeah, Emperor Kiva.
I'm completely just out here, just changing it up.
Are you? Do you genuinely mean it though, or are you just changing it up?
They're both really good.
They are. But what do you think is better in your heart of hearts?
The thing is, if this picture didn't make that helmet look so fucking big, that's the only thing that's throwing it off for me.
I don't even go by the picture. I'm going by what I see.
It's also like it's a weird angle because it shouldn't be at that angle. It's like it's a slightly lower angle, so it makes the head look bigger than it should be when it should be like dead on.
I'm thinking of it in motion from the show. I'm not thinking of it right here. And there's only one time that other suit is in motion in the show.
I mean, yeah, when it comes to Kuga, that's a one-time wonder. That's a one-hit wonder right there.
That's a one and done right there. I'm granted that suit was literally on fire and amazing, but still. They lit that actor on fire just for those shots.
But let's see here, because we got 38 votes and 61% is actually going towards Kuga.
Wow.
62 now.
Wow.
The thing is, usually Kiva's like the obvious pick, so that's why I'm just like, I'm trying to skew the odds here.
Not gonna lie, I think I'm happy regardless of who wins. Because both of these suits are phenomenal. It's just, I think I'm just biased towards Kiva because it's my favorite rider show. It's like my second favorite rider show.
Well, look, chat, 39 votes, 62. Ooh, it's skewing a little bit. You know what? I'll give y'all one more vote. Let's see. We're at 40. It dropped a little bit. It went to 60.
Get that Emperor back up there.
Let's see if Kuga does take this, cements that win, or if the Kiva stands shifted back. We're at a 60-40 split right now.
I'm not gonna lie, there's a shot of Emperor Kiva just sitting on his throne that I stuck in my head, and I'm just like,
oh, it's a really good shot. Don't get me wrong.
That is a beautiful. If that picture was here, ooh, you know what I mean.
Well, that last vote ain't coming in clutch, so I'm gonna end the poll.
Fuck.
So,
I'm just saying, have you guys not seen the photos of Emperor Kiva?
40 votes, 60% went Kuga, plus my
it
2.
Means nothing. Yeah, it's Kuga.
Listen, Cloudy, we all know why Zio picked that photo of Kiva. All right, it was a bad photo.
It was a
bad photo.
I literally had to. I did the bare minimum. I went straight to the writer wiki. And note, when you save images from Writer Wiki, people are like, oh, man, it saves it in a WebMP file. Like, why can't I do anything on here? When you're saving it, just change the extension to .png. Solved.
I was going to say, it's like, that's not that difficult to do.
There's a whole meme about, like, when you save it and it's like a WEP file or something like that. And I'm like, you guys don't know about saving it as, okay.
I'm kind of between a rock and a hard place right now.
I'm not Fang Joker.
Fang Joker. I mean, I have the model kit.
You know what? I gotta be a cut. I'll do it this time. Kachidoki arms.
Fang Joker will beat the fuck out of that orange.
100%.
I mean, if they had a fight,
and also I need to beat the Gaim fan allegation, so I gotta vote for Fang Joker.
I know why Mark's voting for Fang Joker. Fucking trying to lie about your.
I've only been hyping up that Fang Joker form every time it pops up. It's like that.
Fang Joker's a really nice form, regardless.
Oh, it absolutely is, but you can't undercut Kachidoki. That is a beautiful suit.
But what happens when you look at it from the back, though?
Listen, I never said anything about looking at it from the back. I said for that suit is beautiful.
Also, from this angle, we can definitely see Fang Joker swings to the right.
I'm also not gonna lie, Fang Joker from the back doesn't look that great either, because the double lines don't actually carry over to the backside.
I need to get the master grade Fang Joker kit. I have the regular Figure Eye standard, but I kind of want the master grade one because it's like
I got it.
I bought it a long time.
Yeah, because I have the the Figure Eye standard ones they did, and then I have the artisan double one they did for regular doubles form with Cyclone Joker, and then I have Skull But I noticed
No,
before
for this
Bandai
one,
rebranded, they
I
were
couldn't
doing
resist
that one. Ooh,
putting
yeah,
all three on at the same time. Just makes it look so much nicer.
that does look nice. And so much.
Don't let that swing
that's-
anyone's
'cause that's-
vote because that's
'cause that's-
inaccurate to the series.
Cause that's what that's the 1/8 scale one, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the reason why I want that one because I have the. Let me grab it.
It's a nice kit.
Yes.
It's been up there a while. It's dusty because I have the
It is.
I have the artisan double that comes with the Cyclone Joker stand, and I was like, I kind of want the Fang Joker to go with it. Dude, I really got to dust up there. Damn.
I really can't wait to see Fang Trigger and Fang Metal
In the manga.
because I know they're probably gonna do a Futopia season 2, and we're probably gonna see it.
Ugh.
Nah, I don't think they will.
And then they'll release it.
I mean, listen,
with all no one to watch it.
With all the recent Toku adjacent stuff we've been getting in the anime sphere.
All right.
Yeah.
So look, we got 38 votes and 65% went for Kachidoki arms. So all I gotta say, fuck y'all.
Yay.
Because even with our 4 votes for Fang, that's not enough because Cloudy has the 2 going for Kachidoki. So yay.
Yay. Okay.
Middle, yeah, middle. Middle cluster hopper.
I'm not even gonna pretend with this one. I mean, that is a good suit. That is a good suit. It's not in here, but it's a good suit.
Mark, which one?
Genius.
Ooh.
Okay. All right.
It's just I like as much as I like Metal Cluster, it's just up until like that phase of like Genius form is just I don't know. It's not about it.
No, I know it looks good, especially in motion.
It's like it's good.
But it ain't though.
It is.
It is. It is good.
Listen here,
Yeah.
Mr. I picked a bad image of Kiva Emperor form, so it would lose.
But once again, blame the wiki. Y'all like
Listen,
And
all
you-
I'm saying,
get yourself ranked in the writer wiki.
And
Pick
who-
yourself some better pictures.
And who
if
edited
Kiva
that right
was Emperor was on his throne with that violin,
I
in
went
that
the cheap
pose,
route. I went. Let me just go to the writer wiki. Rip them images out. Let's go.
Listen, Kiva won the drip off for a reason.
I could literally go on Google right now. Emperor form, first image that pops up.
10
it's the one
times
that you
better.
picked from the wiki. Actually, it's one from the wiki. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying, it's the first one. It literally is. It's the first one that popped up. Okay, so that's okay. Not as good of an example. I will put it in private chat. Look at the link to this one. This is one you could have used. It was the second image. You can't tell me that's not. Oh wait, that's actually the action figure. Never mind.
Yeah. I was trying not to pick action figure shots, though I had to for one specific image later on. But
Wait, is that a? All right, I'm not gonna lie, because the SH figure art detail, I can't tell if this one's an action figure or not. Oh no, wait. No, it's slightly to the right, so it's actually a person.
all right, let's see here. It is Metal Cluster got 65% of the votes.
Here you go. Cloudy, go ahead and look at the second image link I put in the private chat
private
on
chat?
here. Tell me that image wouldn't have made Kiva sweep.
Let's
Not with an A. Not with an A, though.
The thing is, they gotta be like generic, like close to T posing shots.
It's close.
Is it? Let me see. Hold on.
Now you got me out here clicking on shit.
I know.
Not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I agree with Mark. It would have that would have saved it.
See? I'm gonna start the Mark Toku wiki, and it's gonna be better. No information on anything because I don't remember shit.
It's just gonna be images from Google.
Just gonna be images from Google
Damn.
and all the stuff
But-
I like, and then putting like sad face emojis over the faces of
But-
stuff I don't like.
Once again, Cloudy and I picked Metal Cluster Hopper, right?
Yep, that's going.
Yeah, it's going. Cool. Moving on.
Kuga.
Kuga.
Listen, if something beat Emperor Kiva, I have to back it now. I got a point to make.
I don't want to say this out loud.
If you say Gaim, I swear to God, you will not beat those allegations. I will never drop them.
Are you? You're gonna hit.
I'm gonna
salad?
be that SpongeBob, and
You're gonna go citrus.
I'm voting guy.
Oh,
Oh, so you like Gaim now?
That form is good. Like, listen, look at it. It's so
someone
good.
clip all of this.
No,
all of
Guys,
this
dare.
right
this is
now.
Don't
going
you
in the
dare.
files. This is going into the files. We're
No.
gonna make a court case against Mark. Let's go. Congratulations. Mark isn't beating the allegations today.
I'm really not. This is horrible.
God, who knew you were a secret Gaim fan the entire time?
I'm not. Don't.
So Mark,
Wait, hold on.
you like citrus?
You're the Gaim expert now.
Hold on. Proceed.
I mean, seeds exist in fruit, so it makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
He's pro seed.
He likes the citrus. It seems.
Yeah. So it's there.
What's the chat saying?
Mark loves Gaim.
Mm-hmm.
All that's just right there. It's just like, damn, man. I really hope we have a junk food writer next, just to offset all that fruit that we just had right
With
now.
a nice martial art theme.
All right.
On top of that.
Guys, sidebar here. I have factory sealed, right? From let's see.
He's
what
showing
year
us
it
how
is.
much of a Gaim fan he is.
From 11 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Factory sealed. Hard to come by because it have a pillow.
Oh, yeah, the Lockseed pillow. The Lockseed cushion.
It is
Listen,
what it is.
the allegations of
Yeah. Mark loves Gaim.
Listen,
Oh, I wish Ash was here. He could join us and be like,
Now, wait. Do you have a large plush of anything Blade related?
no, because there's actually not a lot of large.
I think you're a bigger Gaim fan than you are a Blade fan.
now that's just heresy right there. That's what do you call it?
Your collectibles are larger when it comes to.
You made him leave the podcast. That was
Well-
that was defamation of character, Zio.
That was uncalled for because
That
there
was
weren't any
uncalled for.
Blade plushies really made.
He would have them if they were.
That stuff didn't start till phase 2.
You could have made it. It could have been on your merch shop.
I have no.
There we go.
You don't say. I do have more remote control Blade RC car motorcycles that I do for Gaim.
Like if you make, like I know a few years back they used to make like those 8-bit pillows of like
Oh.
different NES characters. If you do that, but it's like the shape of Blade cards.
So just regular cards.
Yeah. But just saying that it would have the design of
Yeah.
Blade cards. So
By the way, just at the rate we're going here, well over 3 hours.
Just wait until you see the Gaim shirt that I'm putting on the merch shop.
all right, so Kuga's got 56% of the vote, 43
And
going Gaim, and yeah, it's gonna go Kuga because
All right, y'all stop.
2-1.
Y'all
Yep.
stop with this whole slander. Like I'm not a Gaim fan. Like really, I don't have a shelf. of
Metal
all the Gaim
Cluster
photos.
versus Sega to Sanshiro. Here we go.
Metal
Listen,
Cluster, please, God,
Y'all-
if there's a
y'all-
Lord out there,
better not.
don't you dare meme.
It's
Sega
a joke
to
pick.
Rhino.
Some people love them to joke.
This is like when what's that image almost won in frickin' the last one we did. It was that Naruto bug one. That one almost made it to the finale. No, not Naruto.
Yeah, you're
Gira.
you're thinking of King
Gira.
Oger, yeah.
Taxi Gira almost made it to the end.
That stupid taxi. I was dude, the amount of times I had to mute my mic, I was like swearing and laughing because it was just so ridiculous.
The amount of times Taxi Gira swept.
Yeah.
I was just like, why?
Luckily, the right decision was made at the end. But for real, if we end up going with like the two jokesters on each sides of the bracket for the finale, that's gonna be, ooh.
Oh, that reminds me. So, are we ever gonna do like a
Sega Sanshiro?
No.
So yeah, are we just gonna do like a colored writer like tier list? Not what do you call it? Like main fit tier list thing.
What do you mean? But never mind.
Like we're gonna do like
The reds against the reds, like the
blues against blues, yellows. Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that's what you meant.
Oh, I did not mean anything else that could be construed from the sentence I said for sure.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly.
But also, if we make it so into like all the other side writers and the ones from like specials and movies and things like that, you might as well just have a regular fucking common writer off and just every single writer versus each other at that point.
We should just do a bracket.
No, that would be too. That would take so long.
It would. That would literally be like if I ever did another Extra Life 24-hour live stream, that would be the bracket for it.
Yes, that would be it.
Musa Muzeki for $5 says, our Lord and Savior granted Juliet the slap to slap the Toku into Romeo. He had the power. Unicorn Sun. Relevant for anybody who watched the Gotchard special. The play. Yep. If you missed out, then you missed out.
No.
So you two are Metal Cluster and I'm Sega Sanshiro?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. I see how it is.
I know how you genuinely feel about this. And if Sega memes its way to winning, it's your fault.
Look, I love the Sega Sanshiro commercials. That shit was great. Own theme song too? Boy.
I swear to God, no. Where's the poll looking like?
41 votes. Yeah, the Metal Cluster won. It's 60%. 60 to 39.
Y'all did good.
Excellent.
So.
Good chat.
All right. It's the final. Which one finishes this round completely and represents this side of the bracket? Will it be really Kuga? Will it be 0-1? The start of Heisei? The start of Reiwa? Which one reigns supreme?
You know what's really fucking messed up?
Metal Cluster.
They look so good side by side together. I would want them in a show together.
Yeah. And in that show, Metal Cluster is the better one. That's what I'm voting for.
You know what my problem is? I'm on board with Mark here. I think I'm going with Metal Cluster Hopper. It just
the silver and the gray, like the gunmetal, just it's
the form of this, like the form fitting of the suit as well. Like I like the shoulder pads a lot.
Actually, like this area right outside the outer bicep area, right there on Metal Cluster too. Man, the forearms and out of the hand, it's good. I like it.
Yeah. Plus, they actually do something with the outer thigh. Like it actually looks like there's armor there. It's not bad.
I was glad there's no more Gaim forms. I don't need to. Kind of mad.
I gotta flip a coin on this one.
So be a man and pick with your own decision.
All right. If it's heads, spinning one of these O's core medals.
Yeah.
These medals. These old
so
medals.
Heads it's 0-1, tails it's not Kuga.
Tails it's Kuga. Heads is 0-1.
I know what you were trying there, Mark. I believed in you.
Thank you.
It's tails.
I hate you. I hate you and your decisions.
So it's Kuga.
You and your decisions suck.
All right. But let's see here.
But come on, you guys can see it. Like imagine these two in like a same.
Oh, it's good symmetry.
Yeah.
This would kick ass if these were rival riders in like the same show.
Like if Kuga got that metallic black finish on him, boy.
Yeah.
Or at least like a not
This
even a
would be,
full
like,
metallic, like a
such
semi-gloss
a-
on there.
A fight between these two would look so good. I'm not gonna lie.
But Middle Cluster does win. 56% of votes. That 41. So
Doesn't
it
matter if it's-
represents this side of the brackets.
Just imagine if it was Kiva Emperor form versus Middle Cluster.
Not with that big ass head.
He was robbed. Oh god.
Oh my lord!
So
he's
now
sick.
we're
It's
back
like a
at
jump
the other
scare.
side. We are back at the other side, and I gotta go with Burning Form on this one. That's a
Shining
thick
Form.
ass boy.
I'm gonna go with Shining Form.
Go with Burning. Like honestly, I'm picking between two forms that I don't like. So
Oh,
Look, at least this
actually,
one is
I'm gonna
full to the point that you see the body proportions on Burning Form. Like
I'm gonna
actually
change
looks
my
cool.
vote to Burning because I just noticed the boots on Shining. Yeah.
Oh yeah, nah, it's shit.
yeah, those are.
And let's see right now, we've got 33. It's leaning Burning. But Burning is that's a good suit.
Yeah, it is.
It was only used twice.
Yep. Like it's a damn shame. Like once we got Shining, I was so disappointed. I was like, but really? Like, what happened to them games? You just burned off all that muscle? Like, I mean, I know you can Rider Kick God now with this ability, but still, like, if I had to choose which one of these to like help me out in a fight, I'm gonna pick the swole as fuck one.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who would you want at the bouncer of your club? Burning
Who
Form.
would you want to jump in with you?
Burning Form. Who would you want at the barbecue? Burning Form.
Yeah, you could
Like,
grill it
this
up
is it.
on his chest. Right there.
Exactly. Burning Form. And 39 votes, 56-44, but with us skewing Burning, it's going to go Burning. So Gotchard's not in this because we haven't gotten
King.
final form yet. So, yeah.
King.
So now we got Blade and King. Yeah. King for me.
So we
Mark,
have
look away.
Jack form and King form.
You can look away, Mark, if you want, but I got to do it. It's got to be King for me.
Oh no,
It's
it's
gonna
gonna
be
be King form. Are you kidding me? The shoulders, everything about the King
Shoulders,
form.
the
Up front
color
clean.
scheme, the chest piece.
Dude, everything
Beautiful.
about this, like, I will
Now-
say, both
now-
forms peak.
Now hold on. If this was King form versus helmetless King form, Kenzaki just out there, which we
Well,
did
then,
get.
yeah,
I
that
know
would easily be
I know.
helmetless King.
we don't get that as much anymore.
Exactly.
We rarely do. I think the last time we got it
Actually,
was
Cracked helmets. We had two cracked
Yeah.
helmets also in Blade Garrett in freaking Blade fighting.
The thing is, I prefer the helmet off because that really shows like that's how you know that's that guy. That's the guy in the suit. He's rocking the whole suit.
I'm mad. There's a figure of King form without the helmet, and it's like $600.
The KO was the last crack helmet, right? We ever got.
Yeah.
Yes.
But they did it so early. That's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like,
And it was
wasn't
like
early.
it was the lens. It was remember it was just a lens that kind of
Yeah.
broke. Whereas when freaking Tachibana and Kenzaki were fighting, the whole side of the helmet was broken that you could see the blood coming from. Like you could see, it was great.
yeah, it's King. 97%. Easy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why is he so large?
I don't know. I'm sitting here looking. I was like,
You're the one who made
It's
this.
like
So once again, blame the writer wiki. I literally just saved the images straight from there, imported it on here.
is he a GoBot? Like he's done.
So it's literally just the resolution they had these fucking photos in.
I like the helmet on that other form more than I
Oh,
like
it's
liner
climax over liner form. I do not like liner form.
form. Also, just so
Yeah.
everyone knows, that is not the proper proportions for climax form. Nowhere near close.
I'll go with Climax over Liner because Liner form, I don't know. It's not even the helmet. It's said about the arms that looks weird to me. I don't know why.
Because
don't
it's
like-
just Ryutaro being dinky. Like it's even
the
like his
face.
final attack is
Yeah.
just like train slash then Shigiri, and I'm like, boy, stop.
Yep.
At least Climax, everybody was climaxing.
Yeah. Except for Ryutaro. I mean, yeah.
Well, everybody was just in his body. So you take that as you would. But look, chat is actually preferring Liner form.
Chat, do you have eyes?
You see this chess piece? You see, there's a reason why when Deno returns, you don't see this form.
It's true.
It is. It's also so red and so boring.
And not even
Not
good
gonna lie.
red.
Yeah.
Like if you look more like the actual Den Liner for the final form, it would have made more sense.
Although
But
I
it's
will
like-
say this. Go ahead.
No, I was about to say this is more like Fi's blaster form, in which case we have a palette swap of a lot of the base suit in here with a weaker chest piece.
The only thing, I was gonna say. The only thing I was gonna say was the way the black and the red are. If you look at the thighs, that do make them look hella thick, but that's really just an illusion.
Yeah, it's the armor, yeah.
Oh wow, look what I just found. So I found from CV the art guy, I had a Fang Joker pin. And that's how much I like Fang Joker. I bought a pin.
Nice.
No, I don't have a blade pin before you'd be like, oh stupid.
Hey, listen, we're not talking. We're past that Gaim section.
All right. So let's see here. Can we skew it? The fact that we voted for Climax
What's
form.
the percentage?
So it's 34% out of 40 votes. So 64% went for Liner out of 40 votes.
No, we lost. We got our butts handed to us.
Well,
Oh god.
had to do it. Had to do it. Complete versus complete 21.
So they both suck. They both suck.
Which one sucks less?
Neither. They're both
complete.
just equally. They're
But
both
they
on
both
equal
suck.
playing field. They both just pass it back and forth. That's all.
I'd love it if no one even voted on this. If it just
Okay.
stayed.
No,
vote.
Charles would vote, and he would vote for complete 21.
Be torn. But I would vote for complete in this fight over complete 21. Complete 21 is straight ass.
The keep is just atrocious.
feel
You
like
you
I
can't
know
look
this-
at complete 21 and be like, that's good soup.
That's a fruit
think
roll up as a cape.
I picked that over anything in this
Didn't
tier
Decade
list
die
at
in
all.
that suit?
He's gonna be back.
Maybe, I guess. I don't know. Doesn't he have his own show he's working on?
Didn't he show up in the Legend special?
He did? Oh, I
He
don't
did.
remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember the.
They gave us the backstory to why Legend chose his
Oh,
form.
yeah.
He got saved by Decade.
Right.
I remember that. I'll go with complete 10 just because there's less crap going on.
I mean, I'm going complete, but just know that I hate them both.
I'm basically picking between having food poisoning or having diarrhea. So okay, well, diarrhea on its own is fine, but food poisoning, I also have a fever, so I'll just go with the one that has.
All I
less
know
symptoms.
is one of these suits I have to see one more time, and I'd rather see complete one more time than complete 21 one more time.
It's one
Yeah.
time too many, Cloudy.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Complete 31 is gonna be terrible because they're gonna start putting legs, like cards on legs.
Can we not talk about complete 31? No.
He's gonna have a legend card right on the crotch. It's just
Yep. It's gonna be awful. So look forward to it. Complete 31.
I feel like
Extra cards.
if the cards were like on like a cape or something, maybe then it would look kind of okay. But no.
If the cards didn't actually just be glued on the cape, it would have looked better. Maybe. But also they have that extra long part on the fucking helmet with
That's
0
the part
2.
that's
They just-
annoying.
yeah.
If they did the cape as one big card of just one rider, that would have been fine. I would have preferred that. This is just
All right. So regular complete takes this one. It won't survive the next round though, so hey.
I hope not.
Zio, what did you do?
Son of a bitch.
Tajador. Tajador.
You know what? Just because you did this, Puto tier.
You puto.
Just. And listen, if Tajador Eternity was on this list, wouldn't even be close. But still.
That's
Tajador's-
That's Ank's final form.
Yeah. That'll count.
Ankh is half of O's.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but the other half died.
He wasn't dead in that yet. He was still alive.
He was essentially just a body. He admitted the body was already dead. He was just literally reanimated the corpse. That's all that
His
was.
spirit fought with him. You saw it.
Yeah, it was a callback to like the final episode, but hey, still regardless.
Yeah.
Tajador Eternity is Ank's as O's final form, but for AG, regular Tajador is the super.
Fine. Which one of these is the better Shu Watanabe form?
Tajador.
yeah,
Nah,
Tajador.
Same suit actor. They both skew to the left on this one. On both dick prints, like you can see it right there.
It's like,
Because I'm pissed off.
Yeah, it's a straight line too. It's like, why is it so straight to the left?
I just let it be known, asterisk here, Tajador Eternity would kick both of these suits' asses.
Oh, absolutely.
but it doesn't count. It's this one.
Yes, it's regular Tajador.
I'll vote for Gotchard. That's just such a good suit. Like I like
It
that
is.
red on it, and it's just because just multiple types, multiple shades of red that are all very close. It's like, oh, it's good. I like it.
I think if the undersuit for Puto Tiro was different, it might have changed some things for me.
Black.
Might
here.
have. But it's slightly, not much. Not even black. Like, let's say if it went with the rest of the gold aesthetic that they has going on.
I think it would have been worse if it was gold.
It could have been. And it would make it easier for Tajador to win.
It would have, but it's not.
But you got some people split down here. And I'm just saying, imagine a worse form so you can change your vote to Tajador.
Listen, you did this. You made this happen.
Because the thing is, yeah, right now, Puto Tira is winning. In terms of the
I
audience.
know. Mm-hmm.
57.
It's going to stay that way.
And 47, 48. No, someone took it. Okay, 49. This is the most people have voted. This entire fucking stream is this one here.
This is the most confrontational vote you can have as a Rider fan for the most part.
And it shouldn't be because it should be Tajador. Like
It should be Tajador. It
but
makes
it's
more
not.
sense because of Ankh. Like, that's the entire thing.
Yeah, but we're going by aesthetics, not sense.
even by
And
aesthetics, it's like looking at it. Look
Yeah.
at black,
Mhm,
red,
mhm.
little gold in there.
I see that purple and green over there. I like that. That's
Nah,
The
nice.
green is what makes it kind of.
The
There
red
needs
on
to be
red
more green.
with
There
that
needs to be
gold
more
accent
green.
and some black in there and then like that. That's good. It's all my favorite colors.
Who's winning, Zio? I need to know.
50 votes. We have 50 votes right now.
Mm-hmm.
42% have gone for Tajador. 59%. 51%. 51 votes now.
Mm-hmm.
Orbs
Yeah,
bringing out
this
the
is what
burner
if I-
accounts.
most people-
Orbs
If I
bringing out
change
the
my
burner
vote,
accounts for us.
Tajador wins. I'm just letting you know this.
All right, Cloudy, here's the deal.
Go on.
Tajador.
You see, that's not a
Very
convincing argument.
I made it some very compelling points there, honestly.
Sell it to me, Mark. Sell it to me.
It doesn't matter
20
what it
bucks.
can do versus what one form can do. We're judging based off aesthetics.
Yeah.
Yes.
Musa Muteki
Your-
out here like Puto Tiro can do things Tajador can't. Look at just these suits. We're just looking at these
It's
suits.
based off aesthetics because that's easy. It's what
We're not even judging based off of OSC. We're looking based off suits. We're
Plus, it was
judging
off
the drip.
OST.
Well,
Time
there's
judges
one
all.
thing, Zio. They both do the same, though.
Swing to the left.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Come on, Zio. Sell it to me. Make me switch my vote.
Look at the shoulders on Tajador.
I am.
Look at the chest piece. Look at that. How that good that looks.
You know what? I will give this to you. The one thing I've always liked about Tajador is that when the chess piece is all together, it looks like a bird. Like it's just,
Exactly. It's
Yeah,
just
well,
like-
everything else is just like Oh yeah, it's literally clusterfuck.
So you know what? You sold me. I'll switch my vote.
You're welcome, everybody.
But will it
What do you
be
mean you're
enough?
welcome?
Because now it's more towards Puto Tira.
Because Crazy brought out his freaking burner accounts.
Let's see. What's the percentage?
I'll be right back.
Are we done?
Yeah, I'm stopping
How
it
is
now.
everyone voting on this? The entire audience voted on this one.
So, all right, 54 votes.
Okay, 49%.
59% are for Puto Tira.
Yes, it would go to 60, and then 6 votes for the other one. Oh, God. Give me 2 seconds. Because this is close, and I want to make sure my math is right, so I'm not fucking anyone up. Ugh. Okay.
People aren't judging the drip. They're straight up looking at the other factors. What we said not to factor in. We're judging the look.
Zio, bad news.
We lost.
By 4%.
Well, whatever Puto Tira goes up against next, I'm voting for whatever else it is now. Out of spite. It's a spite vote now.
You've spited Zio. Congratulations. Oh, God, yes. Give me that infinity, please.
I'm going to go with Dragon.
I hate you. I take my vote back. I'm voting for Puto Tira again.
Something about a red trash bag just calls to me when you're rocking it on there.
Stop.
Like when you get that red pleather, that just
Zio, look at
the sun just hits it.
Look at that gorgeous diamond silver.
No, honestly, I hate the helmet on Infinity. I really hate. I know it's diamond shape, but that's not a very like square top of head. I don't like it.
I don't like the other suit as much.
Compared to that one, yeah, I like it better.
Also, I'm imagining them both in action right now, and Infinity's
You don't.
winning.
You don't.
Hmm?
No, not a fan. Not a fan. Now change those diamonds to like a ruby red. Maybe we'll talk.
Chat.
But once again, I'm just judging the suit. I'm judging the suit for the way the suit looks.
Also, guys,
it's strictly how we're voting.
It is based entirely on looks. We are judging
it is aesthetics.
Not on powers, because obviously power-wise, one is a direct upgrade of the other. So that's not even a fair comparison.
Diamonds look better. No, that's not really proper diamonds. It's legit just blue, and they put some fucking like.
What Zio is saying is that's not diamond. That's cubic zirconium.
No, Toei is not going to put cubic zirconium on there. It's not even plexiglass. It's legit just clear plastic with some fucking sprinkles on that sumbitch. That's it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. I don't know. I like it. I like how it.
Infinity works when it's in action. Once again, we are judging the look.
I think what they mean is like the look of it while it's moving, because that is kind of a factor.
But it's like the helmet on Infinity. I don't like it. If the helmet looked something close to that.
So if that helmet was on Infinity, but with like,
it would make it a dramatically better suit. Yes.
I agree with you. I used to hate the helmet on Infinity a lot, but then I realized where the eyes were supposed to be, and then I kind of liked it.
And Mark's not even here to state his claim, so we got to go based off.
So this is pure audience vote until Mark gets back,
and it's Infinity. So
yes,
it's 82%. So
that wasn't even close. Try it. Right. Is there a competition?
Yeah, that formula is not Not taking this one.
Formula looking out here. This thick shoulder looking ass.
Like Trideron is the form, the culmination of like, you know, being with your rider machine, and the fact that he actually rode his rider machine more than any other like Heisei 2 rider is another thing.
Now, yes, he became one with his car.
Yes. Man, really loved his car.
Now, also, another thing about this suit that I like is people don't really talk about this, but I like the red eye version when what's his name takes over.
Oh yeah.
Because that looks really good, at least in my opinion.
I guess going for the Gaim side gave Mark some diarrhea.
Also, I'm not gonna lie, something about Drive this is a complete tangent. Do not factor this into your voting. Something about Drive I really enjoyed is that in the finale, spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen Drive, whatever. It's really not even about Trideron's power that wins at the end of the day anyway. Like, there's really no fight.
So Mark also votes Trideron, so
okay.
He's in the chat from the bathroom.
Oh, I see.
So look, chat's 84% going with it.
Zia, what are you voting for? Are you voting for Thickums or Muteki?
I'm not voting for Muteki. I fucking hate Muteki.
So you're voting for Thickums. All right. I'm voting for Muteki.
Nah, Muteki, I hate that suit so much.
I hate this suit, but I can't tell you why I hate it, because that would spark a controversy that I do not want to wish upon anyone. And I think you understand what I mean when I say that.
I think I know what you're talking about.
Okay, good.
But I do not like Muteki's form at all. The thing is, it's like, so when it comes to X8, I don't like a lot of the main rider suits. Like, the villain suits are drastically better.
Oh, yeah. Chrono.
Chronos is so good.
Parade, or, Perfect Fighter. So good.
Dangerous Zombie.
Yeah. And then if we get into the specials, the other Muteki form, the Sephiroth, I keep forgetting what it's called.
Now the thing is, it's like I was like, should I use like the Mighty Brothers in here? But technically, this one would like edge that one out because I actually like love the Mighty Brothers.
No, the Mighty Brothers is great because they have the symmetry. They have it fits. It works very well. Plus, the lore really behind that suit is also really impressive once you watch the show.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, X8 was a great show. It's the only problem I have with it is that you talked about it so much of the time, it burnt me out.
I wasn't like interacting with anybody in the community at the time, so that never played a factor for me.
Oh, okay. You just naturally are okay. It's like for you.
I mean, I enjoyed it. I like legit. I had some because it was one of those that I went into it not liking the aesthetics. And I was like, you know what? I'll watch it anyway.
But the story won me.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like the story is what kept me engaged. But because I didn't interact with the community or anybody in them, I was just not swayed by any other opinions here, there, or like negatively or positively, overwhelmingly positive. So, I mean, I enjoyed it.
The community ruined the show for me because they just wouldn't shut up about it.
But yeah, you guys voted for the bad suit.
They're both kind of bad.
Muteki's worse.
I'm not gonna lie, I like the way one of them moves and fights more than the other, but I can't factor that into it. So they both suck. But
I hate all of these.
I'm not gonna lie, this may be the one time Grand Zio may take a dub over that.
I'm gonna not even vote.
Wait, that's an
I
option?
don't want to vote.
Chat decides. Chat decides.
Let's let.
Yeah,
chat
okay,
decide.
all right.
I don't
Chat decides.
want any part of this.
Pretend Ash was here to
January.
balance out the votes. So, chat, you decide.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, I can't. This is a monstrosity.
They're
both
both
these.
hideous.
It
You know
is.
what the fucked up thing is? If we go one level higher, there's 2 suits that
Oh,
are really good.
Imagine this like ties. And then
Oh
it's
my
like-
god!
Oh god, can we get rid of them both then?
Right? Double
I don't think
elimination.
so.
It's having a
Because
mid
the thing,
off.
you go
Well, that means
over.
Saber's next after this.
The thing is, you go one suit next, you get Zio Oma form, good
Yep.
suit, and then
Yeah.
you go another suit above that, Oma Zio.
Yep.
Speaking of which, why is Oma Zio not here? Technically, he's the final form.
That's old man form.
It's
Doesn't count.
it's the final form we see of the main character in the show.
It's not the real
Count.
final form for
It should
Sogo.
count. It should go.
For
That's what he
schoolboy
does.
Sogo.
But that's what he does at the end. That's his fight. That's his thing.
I always hated how within the show they were hyping up the day of like Oma, and I was like, oh man.
Oh yeah, and then we
This is
got
gonna bring it.
Trinity.
Yeah, and then like, oh, that's not what you guys hyped me up for. Like what?
Not that, but the day of Oma was also the episode they ruined. What's it called? The card. I keep forgetting the name. Blade.
I like that.
That was the one they ruined the
89%
Blade.
has gone for Grand ZO on this one.
It's the only time I could think Grand.
Also 35 like votes, so 36. It just went up a little bit, but still.
Zio, couldn't you just pick Zio 2? Because technically this is like 3 other writers. This is
I was
technically
close,
2 other
but I was
writers.
like,
Zio 2.
I know.
Technically, this
That would have instantly won.
But the thing is, this isn't even a Zio form. Technically, it's got 2 other writers in it.
All right, here we go.
Is this really a competition?
I guess so.
Who's
Okay.
voting for Cross Saber? Because not me.
I know it's Mark. 'Cause
It's
I'm
tough
gonna
'cause
vote-
I love Primitive Dragon. I have ever since
I'm
that
a primitive
debut.
dragon.
Yep.
It got ruined when they made. Was it Emotional Dragon?
Elemental dragon.
And
No,
Elemental Dragon.
was good. I thought I liked
Nah, I didn't like the belt for it. The book.
it. Wait, why is Elemental Dragon not here?
Yeah,
what's
Elemental
on the
technically
wiki?
would be.
What?
Yeah, the Primitive's the Berserk form. The
Elemental would be the
Super's
proper
Elemental.
Super, yeah.
Blame the wiki. Once again, me doing this.
What?
But you
Last
just
hour.
watched Saber recently.
You've seen
I know.
Saber.
You know, I'm overworked just like the rest of y'all, right?
I'm
yeah,
not.
he's not. But you like Elemental, which is the other effed up part.
I know, but I threw this together the last hour. So once
technically
again,
speaking,
y'all out here blaming me for shit. I told y'all I'm overworked, underpaid, and I'm here just trying to shit together content for y'all.
So what
Technically
Zio's trying to
speaking,
say is
Cross Saber
my neck,
wins by
my back,
default.
my ass, and my crack.
because Primitive Dragon has to
Stop
be
blaming the
disqualified.
wiki. I've literally clicked on the wiki and I was just like, super forms, what we got? All right, right click save. Change everything to .png. That's it.
So technically speaking,
Keaton,
Cross Saber has to win by default because Primitive Dragon is not the super form.
It's in the supers category on the wiki, so.
It's Berserk form.
Berserker.
You know, if y'all made these brackets like ahead of time, then we would do so much more of them on live stream.
I will make one.
When you
Friday.
ask me when I'm gonna do it, because y'all like Orb, you've been hounding me for this for 2 weeks now,
Oh,
and I'm like,
Zio,
fine, I'll fucking do it.
I'm
Can you
making
show me
one.
how to do it? I'll just.
Oh, it's easy. It's just
What's
like
the
making a
website?
tier maker, but with bracket. Like I'm
Oh,
gonna
okay.
make.
I didn't know what the website is. That's all.
Next
No, I think
Friday.
people don't understand how overworked I actually am. So that's
No,
the
I know
thing.
how overworked
Yeah,
you
hold
are
on.
because you have 2
Well,
guys.
I know. Listen, I'm just saying. Next Friday, we're gonna have what I like to call the Super Common Writer mid off bracket battle. Everything mid in one bracket.
Yeah.
We're gonna crown the king of L's.
The king of mediocrity.
All right, put it together.
I will. So okay, let's say next week.
Pretty sure
give me a couple weeks because you know how I am with anything. Like, give me like 2 weeks.
Did we all vote for Primitive, by the way? I assume.
Yeah, I voted for Primitive because that suit is just. I started making that suit out of EVA foam. I have the helmet like visor done and some of the book on the shoulder, and then I stopped because it was too much work. It's a lot of work actually to make cosplays.
Oh yeah.
All right, so based off of this, Crosshaver's out.
9. Geets 9.
Yeah.
Geets 9 is taking
because
this
laser boost is.
Yeah.
I mean, based off of just already Japan itself voting for certain Chemi cards.
If it was
listen, Geets 9 is an amazing suit.
If it was Boost Mark 2 on its own without the laser boost, it'd be tough.
It also had one of the best debuts like a final form could have.
Dude, he stopped the OP with
he stopped the music.
Yeah, but that can't be factored in. It can't be factored in though.
He had a Bleach moment. He literally cut the music out.
Okay, so here's the stipulations on that. We can do the bracket, but we can't play the music.
Mm-hmm.
So all of you gotta know the openings.
Yes, you have to know the music. That's the one issue with it. It's YouTube.
I'll guarantee you this.
I can't do music.
I'm pretty sure we know the openings. And it's easy to look them up. So my only question is, if we're doing openings, so are we judging the opening cinematic or like just the opening song?
It has to be a song.
It's got to be the song because that's what most people would just be jamming out to.
Be the One would be so low for me. You have no idea. I hate that.
Off the top of my head, I'm like Elements, Justifies,
Round Zero,
X8's theme song. Even though I don't love
X8.
that was that's such a hyped up song.
I'm not gonna lie, Surprise Drive is up there for me too.
It's a really good one. Yeah,
Surprise Drive is really good.
Build for being, so good. Like the fact that its theme song just sucks.
It doesn't suck. It's ska. It's fine.
Yeah,
ska's all right.
Listen, we had
the beat never drops.
Ska came back.
Also, Geekstein won this one. So now time for the
95%. What 4%? Jesus Christ.
This next one. What
did you do, Zio?
This is where I put all my effort in. Literally, this is where the effort went into. Was me making something that was not on the writer wiki, and that is wheelchair Black Sun.
Son of a bitch.
So y'all asking why? Because I cooked on this one. I was like, shit, I gotta eliminate the background. Ain't nobody on DeviantArt already eliminated the background on this? Fuck! Okay, I guess I gotta do it myself.
It was like 15 minutes went into the other stuff, 45 minutes went into this one.
Yes. Had to eliminate that background, had to do that line, that pen tool on there.
So this may win unironically, and I hate you for it.
So you
should have asked me. I have that without the background because I used it for one of my freaking Toy Announcement videos like last year. I have.
Once again, I was legit just shitting this whole list together the last hour.
This is ridiculous.
But wheelchair
has to win.
Yeah, wheelchair
versus Creation King, Black Sun. Like, I mean, that's not even a good suit in general. Even if it was by itself with regular Black Sun, still.
I haven't finished it, so I don't even know what that form is. The wheelchair.
It's the one where he gets bodied by Schoolgirl.
How many years has it been since this show came out?
Like 2 now.
Yeah, I'm never gonna finish it.
I'm not gonna let you. The only good thing about the show is episode 10 and the first 5 minutes of it.
Wait, there's 10 episodes in the season? I thought there was like 7 or 8. I'm never.
No, it's 10. It's 10.
I got 4 episodes in, and I was like, I'm good.
The last episode opens up strong and then hard.
Oh yeah, it ends on a very bad note.
Yeah, I'm never gonna
like the taste that left in my mouth afterwards. I was just like, Child warriors? That's where we're ending this off on? Child soldiers? Okay.
Making pipe bombs.
That probably makes Mark want to actually watch it.
All right. Wheelchair wins.
What's the percentage?
82 to 17. So
That's not. Man.
we'll see you again in the semifinals.
King.
Yeah, king form.
Burning.
Oh, son of a bitch.
First wheelchair now. You choose burning.
What's my name on here?
Hijo de puta.
Wow. Tomato.
Well, burning
out
form
here
is actually
spitting
swole,
facts.
though. I'm just saying.
Black Sun overhyped. I appreciate that sentiment. Tomato.
It's true. Black Sun was
true.
Black Sun.
definitely overhyped.
I got heat for rating it a B in my review.
And the thing is, it wasn't even a B. It was a C or a D.
I will watch it and review it. I'm gonna be like, oh god, I'll be like D-.
Apparently, I was critical in my review, but the fact that I avoided the the allegories that they were trying to make to real world stuff because I was like,
also
fictional characters. That's what I say. Fictional world.
We wanted to talk about this week, but I guess we'll have to do it next week. We'll talk about Go-Go Loser Ranger and Kaiju number 8.
Also, it's the 1 year anniversary of Once and Always.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, who's that one?
Or Once and Who Cares?
Yeah, Once Who Cared.
The only thing that I can remember from that was Billy saying, "You can catch these hands," and that I don't even remember the line verbatim. The line about Rocky actually landing that kick.
Oh yeah, and
that's it.
Or the fact that he got teleported in while he's eating freaking lo mein.
Yes, Orb, I know that wasn't in my native language. I still said it.
Well, it's going to king form. This is like picking shit between shit. I don't like either.
Minor form is getting a win here because I don't want to see that decade soon.
Right, I was gonna say, I'll just vote for Lighter just because it's like, well,
I don't want to even see the vote. Just vote for Liner form. Every second I see decade in there. Ooh,
I'm gonna say decade.
You bitch.
Decade looks better than liner form to me. Liner, it sucks. There's nothing going on in that suit. At least, Decade's got fake abs. The chest piece is actually doing something with it. And the helmet isn't atrocious. Also, Decade out here rocking the touchscreen phone while Liner's still rocking the flip phone, but not even the right way. He got the buttons all exposed and shit. He hits the ground, that phone's gonna snap. That's not how you protect it.
That thing is gonna survive nuclear fallout. Okay.
That's a flip phone. That flip phone's last
those
longer
things,
than any.
No, flip phones last when they're closed, not when they're open and you're throwing it against the hinge. When you have this like this, and then you're about to go like that, I can feel it within this. I would snap this Fi's phone right now.
Do you also have a touch screen phone?
Take out your smartphone and see how easy it would be to
now try it on both and see which one breaks easier.
Well, I'm not going to do it on this because this is vintage.
Okay,
so I just can't do it on anything.
Yeah, you got a CSM one?
No.
I thought you pre-ordered the CSM.
They canceled that.
Oh, that's right.
Well, at least
that's a good thing they canceled it because remember they had all the issues with it.
Yeah,
at least so I mean, that's kind of like a good thing.
Ooh, liner form is actually winning.
Good.
Yes, good. I don't want to see that decade thing.
That's disgusting.
Let's be realistic here. Neither one of these two is winning. So like
they're both disgusting. That's the thing. I'm just
Yeah.
picking the lesser of two evils on this one.
I don't think you
and-
picked the lesser of two.
Yeah,
evils.
they're
Decade looks
They're
better.
equal. They're equal. It's just which one I don't want to look at again.
I don't
That's how
think
I
so.
vote.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Decade looks better.
Well, you know, we'll give it the fucking liner form here.
Listen, they're both gonna lose to whatever.
It's like
next.
Decade lost, but at what cost to us?
So Infinity.
Puto Tira, just because
Infinity.
Tajidor lost.
Infinity.
Look at that. So
Wait,
It's
just because didn't you say you would be petty and vote for the opposite thing just because?
But then I
Yeah.
forgot that this is what it's working with.
You can,
wow.
This is disgusting, though. I'm not voting for that. That square ass. No.
You got to commit to the bid, Zio.
I vote because Crazy Orb said he votes to demod Cloudy. I vote Crazy Orb not only has to get put in a new little timeout in the Discord, but he also gets server muted for 30 days.
I mean, I can put him somewhere in the Discord for sure.
Just because chat has been playing the game wrong the entire time. Which one's more memorable? When they like debuted and like in terms of show staying in your head, which one just stayed there longer? Was it O's or Wizard? I'm just saying.
It
doesn't matter. We're not supposed to think about that. We're supposed to think about what it.
But that's the thing. Chat played that game themselves and why they picked the wrong choices.
I feel like it's just it's allowed a couple of people, not the majority of chat.
We've done this how many times? How many times has chat been wrong about things? Okay. I get
yes,
it.
chat has been right about things.
I miss Gotchard also. I miss it too. I don't want to look at this.
So are we doing the
thing.
classic finale where we don't have any say in the vote? Maybe we just leave it to chat.
I don't. No offense. I don't think I trust them. Depends on what the final two are.
I mean, we know what one of the final two is. It's Metal Cluster Hopper.
True, but I need to know who's going up against Metal Cluster.
If it's wheelchair, I swear to God. Not gonna lie, I don't think there's a suit on this side that beats wheelchair.
I don't think so either. Not anymore. We lost our chance because Tajidor's gone.
What do you mean? Tajidor was never gonna win that.
Look, Tajidor,
there's still a king form on
Eternity, and Tajidor regular are almost the same suit. There's just a splash of more color, and then the wings in the back. That's it.
Zio, it wouldn't have mattered. It wouldn't have mattered. You know how many people voted for Puto Tira? 2 men.
Would have.
It didn't.
Would have.
They won by 4%. That's a pretty good margin. We
got 58 going with Puto Tira. So you two voted for Infinity. I voted for Puto Tira. 41 votes.
It's Puto Tira that wins.
Puto. And now just stop there.
Oh, wait, no. Trideron's here.
Yeah, okay. Trideron. Let's get Muteki out of here.
What if I vote Muteki?
For a second, I was like, "Are there no?"
I'm not gonna. I wouldn't do it. I'm actually gonna
Trideron.
Like, look at these two. Look at these two. Clearly.
Just because you say that, Muteki will probably.
I know. At the same time, I'm just like, honestly, I'm just like, dude, Muteki's not as bad.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like it would break.
But compared to Type Trideron, look at that. Look at that.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying in general, Muteki's not a bad form.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's the best. Like, that's essentially the best final form that exists in Heisei 2, in my opinion.
I'm not gonna lie. If Muteki beats Trideron, I feel like it would truly break Zio right now.
I think it would, because after the whole O situation, you seemed very.
You seem a little unhinged.
Yeah, I was like, I'm kind of worried. Slightly concerned.
So, what are the votes looking like right now?
Right now, it is skewing Type Trideron.
I'm good. See the votes on you because like being a mod, but I can't. I have to wait until it's over.
So what I do, because I can't see it on there either, I literally went into the YouTube stream right before and popped out chat and closed out of the rest of things.
Oh, so it's on the side.
That's how I'm able to see it.
Okay.
I can only just see the votes and the poll itself. I can't like see the numbers.
Let's see here. We got 44 votes.
TokuPunk said something I agree with. Mugen is better than
Sure.
Trideron. Of course, Ghost Mugen is 100%.
That is not even true in the slightest.
44 votes and 72% went with Type Trideron. So,
They're gonna say 72.
oh no, I would.
I'll start cracking.
I would end the stream. I would just end it. I'd be like, I guess we're not gonna find out who wins this round, guys. Let's go.
He's like, hey, listen, there's no winner. There's only losers.
You would do that too, and that would be funny.
He would be that petty.
Oh, God.
9.
Gates 9.
Yeah,
oh God, indeed.
As
Definitely
much as I
gonna
like
go out here.
Primitive Dragon, but it's technically the Berserk form. It's not the super form. So 9.
Also, small Gates.
Yeah, it's not the scale.
The only thing that still like rubs me the wrong way about Gates 9 is still like the stomach.
Yeah.
The circle on the stomach right around there. It's just weird. Now when I look at it, it looks like a mouth. Like the chest armor with the lower half now looks like a mouth opening up. And now I don't like it. I'm like, why did I never see this before? But because the way that the chest armor looks like, the grill looks like eyes, and then the two parts right underneath look like teeth.
Oh, I see what he's looking at.
I never noticed that until you pointed it out.
No, I'm just now noticing it, and I'm like, now it looks like a mouth. It's kind of weird.
I changed my vote. It's just, it is kind of weird though.
But 71% out of 38 votes is going with Geets. So recency bias, we're going Geets.
That was a bias you voted for too.
Yep.
King.
Now we're shooting back on up, and look,
King.
it's King. Let's get this ugly ass form out of here.
Yeah. Peak form right there.
It's like, should we even?
King form Blade is winning, and he's not even holding a sword. Because the sword is
I bet we're still gonna get like 2 people that are gonna vote Liner.
I would say we've never had 100% vote for one thing before in any of these bracket battles. That'd be kind of crazy if we got one of those finally.
Oh, that reminds me, Mark. Did you see the Tiffy time fight?
The what?
The WWE Tiffy. The Tiffy time.
Oh, Tiffany Stratton. No, why? What happened?
Oh no, it was just a really good fight.
No, I didn't. I just saw the new belts for the tag titles they unveiled, and then we got blood back with Kevin Owens and freaking Tama Tonga. So I was like, "Oh, we're going back into the Attitude Era."
Oh, okay.
Never liked the blade head design. What? I think King Form Blade's helmet design looks better than regular Blade's helmet design.
Does delete? I'm trying to think. Langle's helmet bothered me for the longest time. It took a while for me to get used to.
Like the top being so
Yeah.
squared is what throws me off.
I get it, and then like his King form is just so good.
Blade 90%.
Wow, good percent.
Trideron.
Yeah.
Now, if Trideron loses to the next thing, it's entirely on Zeal's fault.
I might have to do it. It's too funny. It is way too funny.
Now, if this was Tadador, this would be a tougher one because it'd be like it's a lot of red. to pick from.
I'd pick Tajidor over Trideron easily.
I think I would too, just because
It's
I'm
the
really
aesthetic.
biased towards it. I don't
Did you
like.
say Trideron was like the best suit?
It's
in
the
the
best
whole
final
set?
form, but
Yeah.
this is a super form. Now the thing is, when I made that tier list, it was before we got Eternity.
Well, Eternity would kick everything on this side's ass.
Yes, maybe, but chat out here seems to have weird taste, so we don't know.
I'm just saying, Eternity is a perfect suit. It's amazing.
Let's see, we got 39 people, so some folks still voting. 62, however, in terms of percentage, are going for Type Trideron, but I think our votes would still skew it towards Trideron anyway.
Yeah.
So there's no coming back. 40, Trideron just went a little bit higher up. So yeah, we're calling it.
Oh god.
Oh, this is easy. Geats 9.
Like,
oh yeah.
I was just like, what's why even?
Wait, was the last one 62 to 37?
Yeah.
Then whatever would had more percentage, they won.
It was
Right,
for Trideron.
Yeah, Trideron.
Okay, so good.
How are people still voting for Grand ZO? Really?
If it was,
I'm not gonna vote because one, I'm gonna get some water. You guys, I want to see what happens.
if it was Oma, this would be a lot more difficult to choose from.
If it was Oma Zio, then it would be Oma Zio, but we're not counting that.
I don't think Geats 9 is ugly. I do think that it's not my favorite form in the whole entire season of Geats.
Oh no.
But from a final form, I was like between the tails as the cape and something about the shoulders and the chest I really like and the helmet, but a lot I don't care for how the knees look and the whole midsection area, but it's still at least symmetrical and balanced, and the white with the orangish red and everything is actually a really good color choice. But
I think a good another bracket off would be movie exclusive writer off. Because they're usually villains anyway. And those are some definitely some designed suits. But then I'm like, but Sentry.
Yeah.
Geats is winning this one. 92%. Easy.
If Crazy Orb with Bujin Sword is better, 100%. Bujin Sword is in my top 3 forms that whole entire season.
Don't forget the gold beam.
All right. I gotta go Type Trideron.
Oh, King form.
I'm gonna wait. Also, who's coughing?
It's my wife.
Oh. No, that's fine. I didn't know.
All of a sudden, a fourth person appears on the stream. It's like, wait.
No, I was talking. I wasn't close to my desk, so I couldn't see who was lighting up.
Ash just pops up. It's like, it was me all along.
Yep.
Oh my god. What was I saying?
I'd say we could do final villains, but it would go from actual monsters to just freaking riders.
Yeah, and
eventually it'll just be riders.
Yeah, it's gonna end up being riders at the end. So I'm like, if we did movie exclusive riders, that would make it a little bit different.
All right, I gotta walk you through this. I like the asymmetry on Trideron, and the red and the white. It's good, and I like the black arm. But King form, the gold and blue is amazing. I like the helmet. I like the shoulders. It's immaculate, and the knees as well. And then you got Trideron. This is a hard choice for me. I didn't think this would be the hardest choice for me. This is hard. I don't know.
They both have a lot of strong elements of them that make them great. As much as I love Blade, I do love this final form for Drive. There's a lot of final forms I like. It's just
I don't know.
I explained it to one of my friends because he was like, well, just because they're cards at different spades, king form, I'm like, yeah, but also look at it. Look at it from a suit of armor standpoint of what a king would wear into battle. The king going into battle with his men would always have the more high-end gold armor. Look at the shins, even to the boots and the knees. That's kind of how that kind of armor type would work. even to the shoulders. I was like, yeah, that's why he's king.
So basically, here's what it comes down to me. I like all of Tridron, and I like the way it works. I like everything neck down. All right, no, not even eyes down for king form. I'm in love with. Once we
You
get
like
to
that?
the tip
You know the what?
of things.
Now, no,
That's where
every
I'm at.
other card-based thing after Blade nowhere near as good, but at least type Trideron like drove, so Boom Boomjer could sprint.
I'm going with king.
Because look at them tires on them feet.
I'm going.
He had
with
wheelies
king.
before they were a thing,
Yeah.
or heelys, or whatever those things were called.
And the tires on the back. Like on
Who's
the sides
winning?
and shit.
I don't know.
It's king form.
Oh.
63%.
Aragorn's not the only one true king. Oh, Christ. I didn't realize this was going to be the mashup for this.
Why is this the matchup? You got all white and then black. Oh no.
I gotta go with wheelchair out here. We're doing it. Handy capable. Let's go.
I'm gonna let you guys live in sin.
I'm going for Geats 9. This is just ridiculous. Like, no.
Same.
Like, I get it. Chat wants to troll this and that. Like, but these troll add-ins to all these bracket battles ruin the validity and the sanctity of it. And
to be fair, if you had actually watched the show, you would know that he did transform while on the wheelchair.
no.
He did.
You did.
It was a real thing that happened.
He can't even ride or kick. Is he gonna ride or roll?
It's a real thing that happened in the show.
You know what?
This is more valid than Sega to. This is more valid than Sega to Sanshiro. This was actually in show. So it's hilarious. It's amazing.
I'm voting for Geats 9. That's so ridiculous.
Clouder, which way did you go?
9 Geats of the 9 variety.
Come on, wheelchair gang. Wheelchair gang. Wheelchair gang. It's 43 votes. It's going to be Geats 9.
Yes, finally get the meme out.
Yes, the wheelchair Toku that stars Sogo's actor. So that's there. 45 votes. And Geats 9 is winning.
This is like one of the closest. If it's 49 to 51, that's one of the closest votes. It
is recency bias.
It's
they don't
not.
appreciate the wheelchair.
It's not recency bias. You're just saying that because you're losing.
That's like
wheelchair.
That's like the phrase of the stream.
Mm-hmm. Recency bias.
It is. That's why Geats kept winning so much shit.
No, it's
look at who Geats was matched up against. Like those
someone who is very handy capable right now. He only gets his ass beat while in the wheelchair. And when he gets to become the Creation King. The show's not about Kotaro Minami.
It's about, what's her name?
Aoi. Yep.
Aoi.
Oh, God.
Can we, speed up the thing? It's already, 12:30.
It's Geats.
It's fine.
King
form.
King.
There's no weird mouth on the stomach. Does taste like a real watermelon. It's crazy.
So King versus Ooh. That's going to be an interesting finale.
Mm-hmm.
But it also does prove that Heisei 1 final forms are superior than Heisei 2 final forms, which was the entire point of this entire thing.
Well, when you think about it, like from a standpoint, Heisei Phase 1 didn't have all the different forms in between. There wasn't all the gimmicks and that like there were Phase 2. So it's like, it seems like it was more impactful when you got a super form or a final form.
Yeah,
Now
even technically Blade, it had a steady build up to it.
Well, it made sense to capture the cards,
Yeah.
the queen and king, freaking undead.
And what do you call it? Ryuki only had one upgrade form, like for each rider.
That's not bad.
Also, they both lean to the left.
That was
I
on
just
this
wanted
list.
to point that out.
What happened?
Listen, Mark.
They both lean to the left if you're looking at the print.
If Night Survive was on this list,
True. That would have been.
But that would require Ryuki riders to have a middle form in between.
Yeah. Well, just what I liked about Ryuki is because it was just like 1 form extra for each one. That's it, like that. But Ryuki is like gets the asterisk next to it because it was very outside the norm compared to all the other shows.
So yeah, King form takes this one. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts on that one. Which takes us to the final. And Metal Cluster Hopper for me.
This is.
I'm gonna go with Metal Cluster Hopper.
It's actually really tough.
Wait, guys, let's do it. Let's leave the audience vote.
All right. Okay.
Or
audience
get your burners.
Only.
Get your burners ready.
I will get my burner ready. Hold on.
Well, Orb's got like
now. Do you want to like state your case on how you should try to skew the audience vote?
Dude, I'm trying to skew it for myself still because I'm like they're both really good forms. Like honestly, but
they are. But I don't know. There's just something about Metal Cluster Hopper when I see it. I'm just like, yep, that's it.
Yeah, but then there's something about King form where I'm like,
I will say sometimes there's such thing as too much gold.
And this is not that case.
That is not the case for this suit.
But I would say, I think it's the simplicity of the color scheming that we have with Metal Cluster, with the jagged edge appearance of it, that just gives it that extra je ne sais quoi.
You just learned that word today.
No, I've remember I took French in high school. I failed it, but I knew some words.
All right.
Mark, is the wheelchair better than Gotchards? Listen, now that I know the wheelchair thing was actually in the show, like, I'm not gonna lie, I'd probably say yes, because that's ridiculous. I thought that was just a meme. I didn't know that was actually in the show.
Yes,
like, that's crazy.
Like it was hilarious. He was missing a whole leg.
Like I kind of want to watch it, but then that would require me to watch it. So it's
I think it happens episode 8, and then he gets there's the really bad beatdown in which you see the side of the suit like start coming off during the beatdown, and I'm like, you guys didn't try reshooting that because the suit's literally coming apart right there. But
yeah, they're trying to think that we would think of it as like the art, like his actual, skin or like exoskeleton was coming off.
No, it was literally the seam on the side of the suit, just like coming out. If he just hit those hits a little bit more, that thing would have gone past his arm and it would have come clean off.
I'm looking it up online because I don't feel like watching the actual episode.
So Metal Cluster is the winner.
No flip away. This shit is hilarious.
Thank you for being with us here.
We did.
I don't have time to promote things. Let's go to sleep.
So early. I might play some video games.
Oh, that's right. It's 3 hours.
Yeah, it's literally like 9:20 here.
It is.
Yeah. It is.
Yeah, that's the thing about these bracket fights. Even if like the beginning portion of the stream is like, oh man, we're really breezing through these topics, bracket fights last over 2 hours.
Yep.
Definitely last well over 2 hours.
Rigged bracket fight again.
Even then, if those two forms that I did not include were in there, would it have made that much of a difference?
Also, I'm just saying we had silver and gold bracket fight. Gold and silver won. I'm just saying.
Yeah. So, varies. But there it is. We have decided between super forms and final forms. And guess what? A super form won.
It's kind of funny that the final thing to vote on was between a super form and a final form also.
Form, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, that was pretty cool. I assumed there was going to be two final forms.
But that's the thing. It's like the entire point is most of
super forms look better.
Heisei 2 and Reiwa, like their super forms generally are very good compared to their final forms on average.
And Heisei 1 has really good final forms for the most part.
Yes, because that's all they really had was like final forms and just regular palette swap forms. So,
yeah.
Except for Deno.
I mean, I guess so. Yeah, because technically it was the armor on the chest had Transformers capabilities, so it was like, oh yeah, this part changed over a little bit. But yeah, a super form ended up winning the entire thing. So we might have to do villain movie writers next. Orga, you might succeed and get to somewhere in that bracket.
And not be dismantled on Zeo's floor again.
You know what? We should. Oh, never mind. This will make it up. We should do it.
If Orga loses, I'll burn him on fire on stream and burn
Toku content creator bracket fight.
Oh my god.
Wow. Do you want to start beef that quick?
What are you talking? Like, I get along with everybody.
I don't even know everybody in the Toku tubings. Like, more just keep popping up.
No, that's
do we go based off of like minimum subs? You have to have a minimum at least 1K subs for you to be considered.
Hey, I barely hit that. That's not even. Nah, I do. That'd be good. So
Mark, you're over that. You're at the 1200 mark. You're fine.
I know. I'm getting close to 13. It's weird. I haven't put content up, but people keep subscribing. I got like 8.
No, you have. Your Boom Booger content's been pretty good.
I know. That's where everyone's following me from, and I was like, dude, I feel bad because don't they realize I don't know shit about Super Sentai? I'm winging it. I've only seen 8 seasons.
Listen, you don't have to know shit about anything to make content on it.
At this point, I might as well just go to like reviewing my back catalog of toys.
Listen, I have a back catalog of toys too. I need to do that for. That's what gets. Not all people review toys.
I'm gonna be going to sleep right now. Actually, I'm exhausted.
Great,
thank you.
And he's got nothing to promote.
Right?
Nope, not at all. Bye.
His VTuber model starts snoring.
Yeah,
its eyes shut, and it's just like powers down.
He forgets to mute his mic. He stays on, and it's just like.
I was like, you just hear. It's like, is that lotion?
We hear like a bottle just completely crack open and like some smooth jazz or R&B playing in the background, and it's just like, oh,
lighting candles.
Yep, lighting candles. We hear a bath getting drawn in the background. It's like, oh, he's going sensual for this one.
It's like, is that Barry Manilow? It's like, no, it's Barry White. It's like, damn, okay.
Then you hear the shrink wrap come off a game, and it's like, oh, he got Stellar Blade. I see how it is.
I'm waiting till that game goes on sale, honestly. Like, I can't.
Yeah, I'm not into those type of games in terms of gameplay perspective.
We got Yuden Chronicles next week in 4 days.
So
apparently it looks like ass on PS5, by the way.
Alternate Persona bracket fight.
You have
do I have enough for that yet? I might have enough for that.
You do. Like, because you're at what, like 10 or 11? No, you're more than that now.
Look, the fact that someone, I don't know who it was, but someone made a tier maker list ranking my personas.
Oh, God.
The thing is, there were no images. Literally, it was just the name of the characters. I was like,
so it's a placeholder.
You could have at least put some images in there. But someone apparently made that bracket list. You know, it's not me because I actually have an account on the tier maker list. And I would have included photos. Of course I would, because of course I have all the fucking video files.
Yeah. I was gonna say you could. That's probably why they probably had to like make time to like get screen grabs, high res images.
Yeah, apparently there is a tier list maker. Like if you go to the regular tier list site, there is a Zio Agito's Personas tier list on there. And I'm like, it just needs the photos. So they did miss a few though, from what I saw. So but it was kind of up to date because they even had Wild Deno on there.
Let's see. Is there any good ones listed on here? Toku writers, Tears of Toku Toxicity. What
the fuck is that?
It's all main writers, so you're just listing them based on how toxic they are.
Oh, okay. That is awkward.
And it's only Heisei writers, but it's not. They're missing a few. I don't know. That's weird. I don't question. I should do a King of L's bracket fight. I will try and work on that. We'll have Daichi on there. We'll have freaking everybody.
Yeah, Spanner.
Oh, gotta have Spanner on there. I'll make sure it's the image of the Spanner salt. I'll Photoshop him holding the Spanner salt.
Gots to.
Yep.
Always keep it handy. Still got some salt in there.
I don't use salt. It's too much sodium. I don't cook with it. That is.
Everything you've heard about sodium is false.
I just don't like sodium in general.
I was about to say I naturally have high blood pressure, so that nothing.
I don't. I have
so
low blood pressure because I'm weird, dying.
Always stressful life. My blood. That's my secret. I'm always stressed. So
I have something for that, sir. It helps. Trust me.
Okay. All right.
Especially with tomorrow.
All right. So, Mark, you got anything to promote?
I have some. Okay, so I have some YouTube stuff I'm trying to work on. Like, I finally filmed my Premium Bandai Sotos for Gotchard. It sucks. There's been no news lately on toys for anything, so I haven't really had much to do. Got the pension shirt going live on the store tomorrow. I have a Gaim shirt and another Blade shirt on the way, and a Boonbonger Mario Kart mashup design I've been working on.
Gaim shirt, you said?
Yes. Based off of a popular smoothie franchise that you can go to and get juice from. And sometimes it's Jamba.
Okay.
Yeah, I get bored.
That's it. See, you missed your chance at making a Kamen Rider Black Sun Eclipse 2024 merch. Could have had a hot sale during the eclipse.
So I'm doing a sale a month anyways because it's 1 year since I launched the merch. So right now everything's like 20% off. But like I honestly would have to think about Black Sun to remember Black Sun. And I haven't thought about it at all since.
Well, now you can make merchandise of the eclipse in a wheelchair 20 years from now, because that's when the next eclipse is coming to the US.
Like, I survived not watching Black Sun.
It's just an eclipse in a wheelchair. So.
It's a wheelchair eclipsing another wheelchair. So yeah, just drop shadow it, boom, reverse it, boom. There you go.
It's crutches in front of a wheelchair. So
the handful of Black Sun fans are gonna get so mad. I say a handful because there's still people that talk about that show 2 years later, like it's still the best thing that's ever put out for Toku. No offense, everybody. It's not for me. Just like Amazon's season 2 wasn't for me, but I liked season 1.
Yeah, season 1 was the best of Amazon's.
And just like apparently now, I can't wait to get harassed about being a Gaim fan.
We're going to be doing this 20 years later. You're going to come in, Gaim shirt. You're going to be rocking you're just going to be rocking the fit. You're going to be wearing orange rimmed glasses. They're just going to be oranges.
I caught myself on another live stream a couple months ago was someone accidentally like saying, "Oh yeah, if I have 5K subs on YouTube, I'll get a Lockseed tattoo." And I was like, "No, I won't." And they're like, "Nope, we got it. It's on the internet now." I'm like, "Shit." I was like, "Luckily that will happen, so I'm safe."
I got nothing to promote because even though I've got a Discord, it's been nothing but bots for like the last month and a half.
Our work one, so it's invite only, right? But you could see people trying to get in and like approve. And even our work one is a ton of bots. I don't know what's going on with that. Even my server, I locked my server down, even though I don't use it except for like VC chat for playing Switch with my friends. Bunch of bots jumped in there, and I was like, I don't know what's going on, literally.
It's like, oh, new person here, but the second I see them, I'm just like, it's probably a bot, likely a bot. 9 times out of 10. The thing is, they'll join, and then you won't get the notification until like 5 a.m. It's just like all of these spams. It's like, check out all of this stuff here that's not safe for work. Click this link.
What if there's a bot, like one of those like bots you can program for Discord, like how they have the different chat bot stuff that you could have to just like.
They do, but you got to pay for it, and I'm like, nah.
Nah.
I'm good. I'm good.
No.
I'll just take the hit for that. So, all right, guys. With that, 3 hours, 32 minutes, and 15 seconds. Damn. Yeah. It's just like if we ended up doing a bracket off for every single individual writer, that would be like a 24-hour stream.
We should just do mid forms next time.
Every writer's bad form as voted by the Common Writer Wiki.
No, you can literally just, because remember, you could do polls on YouTube, the community tab, get some engagement on there, be like every week, just have people vote on 2 things, and those 2 go on to the next one, and then you'll have, after a month, you could have everything for a bracket fight.
Bracket off of all the worst suits. Which one is the worst suit? So we can be like, this is the worst suit in writer.
Yeah.
So could be there. Anyway, that's it. We're out, guys. Right. We will catch you all next time. Bye.
Bye.